morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Little Markstrom TV. What's going on, brothers? Good morning. Hello. Hey, how are you? Happy goddamn Friday's little brother. Thank you very much for tuning in. What's up? Good morning. Thank you very much for being here, Mr. Whiskey Jack. Good morning. Hello, Mr. Growl. What's up, Mr. Vibrinator? Hello, Mr. A-Man. Sapper, what's good? Zytones, good morning, my friend. How are you? Eagles, what's going on, brother? Hello, 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 my friends. What's up? Appreciate you being here. What's up? Good morning. Happy Thursday. Today is a day of rest. I'm going to warn you now. Today is a day of rest. Today is a day of chilling. It is the Lord's Day. And by the Lord's, I mean it's the day before a 24-hour broadcast. So we're not going to get too crazy. I'm going to have to ask you right now. Let's not get too crazy. Let's not amp this bitch up too much. I know I'm already setting a bad precedent with the second in Sebring. I know. I hear you. But we got to save some energy, all right? We got to save some energy. It's been a long week, and we're capping it off with a 24. So let's not get too wild. Keep it in your pants, chat. Udakagi, thank you very much for the 67 months, my man. I appreciate you. I said what I said. I said keep in your pants, Scrat. Don't ellipses me. Holy hell. Ay, ay, ay. How do you expect this pep talk to pan out, Mark? With chat doing the opposite of what I asked? To be honest, typically, yeah, you're right. I don't know why. I don't know why I even try. That's fair. That is super fair. I don't know why I try. Nev, thanks for tuning in. Welcome. Hello. I saw a little first time message vibing to a little second in Sebring. What a band, bro. Love them. Love them. Of My Semengos, crazy. Always will. Always will. Been listening to a lot of harder music lately. A little less pop punk, a little more hardcore. It's been good. I don't know if that's just definitely partly because Logi's been playing the drums a lot. I've been listening to a lot of stuff he's been playing. Been lifting heavy. That feels good. That always gets the juices flowing. I don't know what it is. Something about winter. I don't know. Just screams hardcore music to me. Maybe it's just the way I keep warm. You know what I'm saying? Lito, what's up, bro? Good morning. Hello. I was blasting A Love for Enemies last night. Nice. Sorry. I read that as above. I was like, I don't know that. Listen, if you are wild tired, we'll while it up. No, I'm saying, I do know what you're saying. I am picking up what you're putting down. I'm not really tired. I'm chilling. I'm conserving. You know, it's like, you gotta reserve the power stores for a 24. You know, I'm old. You know, I've learned to pace myself. As a boomer, it's not quite the same as it was 8 years ago when we did a 24-hour stream like once a week. No, not making jams. No, not that kind of conserving. No, not doing some pickling. I will be honest, actually. We did some pickling yesterday. Pickled some red onions. Pickled some carrots. Fire, bro. Alexandra made probably one of the most delicious dinners I've ever had in my life last night. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to sit here. I'm going to hype her up for a minute.
Like, if you're a broke boy, just say so.
It wasn't a pricey meal. We ate at home. We didn't eat out. So, yeah, we broke boys. She made chicken thighs on rice. And you say to yourself, all right, that's pretty normal. But then pickled red onion, pickled carrots, and like a honey, spicy, sweet gochujang on top. And, bro, it was perfect. It was fucking perfect, man. It came out so good, dude. I was bricked up. I get to eat that shit for lunch today, and it can't come soon enough. It cannot come soon enough. Holy hell. It was not Mad Honey, no. Hey, but if you are picking up Mad Honey, don't forget to use code DeadlySlob. Highly... I was fucking dying, dude. Mr. Weissman, good morning. Josh, good morning. Hello, YouTube homies. I will warn you right now. Tomorrow's broadcast is Fuckboy Friday, which means that we will have media share turned on, which also means we will not be live on YouTube. Can't be live on YouTube for FBF. So, only Twitch and Kick tomorrow. So, if you're used to tuning in on the tube, just a heads up. I know some of you guys are tuned in on the tube because Twitch is blocked at your work. See if Kick is blocked. I don't know. But I can't do FBF on YouTube. I'll get bodied. Can't afford to get bodied like that. So, make sure to swing into the other ones, or when you're home from work, catch up on the VOD. We'll still be live, 24-hour stream. There'll be plenty of time to tune in. Don't fret. Don't fret. Thighs are king, Harry. Thighs are king, bro. Holy hell. They're so tasty. So tasty. Kick is very blocked as well. Lamau. That's brutal, man. I'm sorry. You're just going to have to call in sick tomorrow. All right. That's surely you were going to anyway, because you're going to participate in Season of Discovery, a little World of Warcraft with us. Surely you're going to be participating. You were calling in sick anyway. It all checks out. 1-1s. It's fine, bro. Don't even worry about it. Black River, good morning. What's up, bro? That's good. That is good. Mr. Nuno, good morning. What's up? Tack Daddy, good morning. I got terrible news. The VR is making me nauseous. Fuck. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I know just how fucking miserable that is. You're all excited to do some crazy VR shit. I will say, our friend Brian swears that if you just keep at it and you just put yourself through the misery, you will get what he calls your VR legs. He says that that's a thing. That is a thing. Get your VR legs. It's just, you got to push through the pain. It's fucking miserable though. I'll be honest, because once I'm nauseous from VR, I'm pretty much sick all day. Like, it doesn't go away quickly. Like, I'm bodying myself for hours at a time, That's what the internet said. I'm gonna keep at it. I paid $600 for it, so I'm not giving up. Yeah, it really came down to the fact that I just don't have time to push through the sickness. Like, my schedule's too fucking busy, bro. Too busy, man. How you doing, Phil? What's up, big dog? My niece and nephew have met up and played Beat Saber once. Shit is a blast. Nice. Yeah, Beat Saber's pretty fun. Beat Saber is pretty fun. I do like that a lot. Our friend Dargy's like nasty at Beat Saber, man. He goes crazy on it. I could just not come in tomorrow. Hey, man, I'm not telling you how to live your life, but, I'm just trying to provide options, I'm just trying to provide options. Brody, good morning. Just found out I'm alone all weekend, and the breakfast cook is on vacay, shaking my head. It's fucking brutal, man. Sorry, bro. It's unlucky. I will say we had a baby appointment yesterday. A little ultrasound, little 34-week juicer. And, man, that baby's got a hog on him. I'm going to say it right now. That baby's got a hog on him. Looking good, feeling good. You love to see it. Looking good, feeling good, bro. Big baby, chilling. We still got 6 more weeks left to cooking. And he's like 5.5 pounds. 5.5 pounds, still got 6 weeks to cook. That's nice. Real good. Everything is smooth. Yeah. We were quite pleased. And yeah, I think she goes back for another one in like 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. I've been sleeping great, be honest with you. I've been sleeping real good. This week especially. Yeah. Kid's gonna be a unit. No doubt about it. Kid's gonna be a unit. Gonna come out with Arnie muscles out the gate. I mean, listen. As a child of 2 athletes, you hope, right? You certainly hope that the kid is athletically inclined, but there's no promises on that front. That's for sure. There's no promises. Has Alex been sleeping okay? Honestly, bro, not bad. Not bad. When the third trimester started, she was not sleeping well at all. but I think we've figured some things out that make it a bit better. And end up being a Hank Hill Bobby situation. Yeah. There are no guarantees, that's for sure. Esports equals athlete. Okay, bro. Yo, bro. What's up, Jules? What's up? Speaking of yo, bros, we had a wonderful podcast last night. Plug podcast went crazy last night. It's so fun. We had our first guest appearance. Our friend Gino came onto the podcast. We chopped it up for a while. It was real nice. Highly recommend checking that episode out. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Yep. Mom's good. Baby's healthy. She has been getting some like carpal tunnel at night, which is less than ideal. So she's probably going to have to cop. Right, she did cop like a couple of wrist braces. You know what I mean? The real question is the baby's first name going to be World of Warcraft? Not a little Ocarina of Time, a little CS baby. those are my holy trinity. That's my Triforce right there of gaming for sure. No, there's no. We have settled on a name, but there's no gaming significance. No. We'll tell everyone the name when the cork pops. You know what I mean? The proverbial cork. My daughter came up to me yesterday and said she really wants to be a YouTuber. Where have I failed, chat? You know, I'm not one for crushing kids' dreams, but I'd probably shut that shit down real quick. I'd probably shut that shit down real quick. Wife's not been sleeping well lately. What do you guys figure out? We bought a plastic wedge that goes underneath the mattress that kind of elevates her side, which is nice. So she's a little bit more propped up. She got like the big like U pillow, right? On top of a body pillow, on top of like the thing that like prevents her from like shifting or laying on her back. Yeah, so she's pillowed to the gourd. I don't know. That plus the elevation has been a pretty good combo. If you want the link, just DM me. I'll send you the Amazon for it. What faction? We're gonna be Horde. We're gonna be Horde, my friend. How you doing, Mr. Setakami? Wife ended up catching COVID. Poor girl's growing a baby and fighting COVID at the same time. She's been drained, I believe it. Yeah. That's shite, man. Hope she feels better soon, bro. Little baby voodoo, middle name Ranger. Oh, man. Little Texas Walker Ranger, little Chuck Norris, baby. Now we're talking. Barons would be so proud. You know what I mean? Barons chat would be so proud. Chuck Norris Markstrom. That's gonna be the name of the baby. Hell yeah, dude. I will personally give you 10 G's if you name the baby Baldstrom. Not worth. Not worth. Poor girl can do anything she puts her mind to. Let her be, Whiskey. A YouTuber. Oh, Jesus Christ. This world is doomed. This world is doomed, dude. I don't know, dude. Here's the thing. I went to school to be a doctor, and then I became a YouTuber. So maybe if she wants to become a YouTuber, she'll end up going to school to be a doctor. I'm not sure if that's how that works, but you know what I'm saying? Fingers crossed, brother. Regulosh, good morning. Oh, hello. Does this mean you're finally safe, or can she still hit you? I honestly think it's so padded between the two of us that I have found a safe haven in bed. Yes, I have found safety. So the water tip for indigestion has been great. Goddamn hydration. How am I supposed to be salty when I'm so hydrated? I'm glad it seems to be having a positive effect. That makes me happy to hear. Yeah, we're definitely sliding back into the Gamba hero today. On the side of gambling, my friends, I have multiple things to discuss with you. One, if you're ready for the TED Talk this morning. This morning's TED Talk. One, if you're ready for it. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty clever with that one. That's good. That's nice. Serious question. Are you planning on some paternity leave once he arrives? I am planning on taking a few days off. Yeah, I'm planning on taking a few days off. I don't think you call that paternity leave, but I'm planning on taking a few days off. And then we'll probably have like a slightly reduced schedule for like another like week or so. And hopefully by the end of that, we'll be back in there. Yeah, I'm not going to. Phil, not this year. The entire rest of the year, bro. I'm here in the flesh. I would take at least 2 weeks if I were you. Yeah, I hear you. I'm not going to. Sorry. Nope. Scrat wants me to be gone for 2 whole weeks, chat. Boo this man. Oh, this man. We're gonna start seeing MSTV sleep streams. No, I mean I am aware. Don't fret. Plenty of time will get spent. Do not fret. I can do both. There's no doubt. I can do both. You bet 10 Jifties that he fucked up. The advantage is you work from home. If you had to take a quick juicer to go help with diapers or something, it's not like it's that crazy. Yeah. No, none of it's that crazy. I'm very fortunate to be right here. You know, that's for sure. How about Alex? Is she getting time to take care of the kid? I know the U.S. is complicated. Alexandra has 3 months of maternity leave. Pogs in the chat. 3 months. Yeah, for sure, Lo. I understand. For the United States, that's like gigapog. You know what I mean? She's a graphic designer. Newborns sleep and they eat. You got plenty of time for playing WoW. Yep, for sure, dude. You just had your first in June. That's sick. That's sick, man. How has it been? As someone that just had their first baby, what is one thing that you wish you knew that no one said to you in advance? Because, like, I find that most of the things that people say to you about having a new baby for the first time are incredibly cliche and three-head. You know what I mean? So I'm curious if you have some valuable insight. Odin, good morning. Yeah, we're also very fortunate. Her parents are retired, and they have a little fifth wheel juicer that they will be parking at a place like 20-30 minutes away, and they will be here for like a week or so, I think, around the beginning. And then after Alexandra's maternity leave is over, they're going to be here for 3 months to help transition while we like get back to work. So we don't need any form of childcare for like at least 6+ months, which is awesome. Which feels very good. Yeah. Hugely helpful. Yep. Yep. Big feels good, man. Not as bad as people make it out to be. Like, the cost isn't terrible yet, and we are already getting a full night's sleep like 5 months in. Hell yeah, dude. I do think both those things are oftentimes pretty, I don't know, overblown. I'm glad to hear that. That makes me happy. I'm glad that you got it under control pretty quickly. Start a college fund now is my bit of wisdom. Sure am. Sure am, my friend. Our friend Aberman pointed me in the right direction on that front. And Mr. Whiskey Jack. I watched my son jump off a 2-foot platform onto a trampoline and then bounce and accidentally do a flip yesterday. The problem was that he liked it and then he kept trying to do it. Oh, that kid's going to crack his head for sure, dude. Oh, my God. You're going to end up with a little Chuck over there. Jesus. Probably the same Nigerian prince Abe convinced me to invest in as well. Are we going to have a goal for college education? To be honest, man, I really dislike when people do goals that are like specific to that. I think that's like it's no matter what it is, I feel like it's a little pandering, and it's like it makes your community feel like this, like if they don't do this, then this won't happen. And the reality of the situation is that every streamer is responsible for their own finances and deciding where money goes. And at the end of the day, like, if you are doing this full time, you should be able to focus on being entertaining and providing a good stream and good daily content that people feel compelled to support the broadcast enough for you to live your life and cover your bills. That's like your job as a person, as a responsible person of society, to be able to take care of yourself and the people around you, right? And so the concept of putting up a specified goal for literally anything just feels a little gross to me. Just not my cup of tea. Does that make sense? That being said, like, yes, of course, we'll create a kudos is typically K, I think. KUDOS. Yeah. Sorry, I am going back and reading this stuff. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's insane, Mueller. That's actually so pog. Yeah, I'm giga scrolling 1 sec. The rubles. Oh.
Cocksuckers, it's Thursday, I could treat yourself day. It's almost Friday and you got $60 left in your bank account. So order that ungodly amount of DoorDash and worry about the consequences. Tomorrow money left over after payday is free money. Calling 2023.
You heard it here first, bro. Money after payday is free money. Pogs. Pogs for my man, Colin. Very nice, bro. First D top D of the day. Thank you, Colin. You're the man, brother. Holy hell. This guy's filled with wisdom. Oh, right to the brim. Wow. Wow. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Best advice I got. So many fucking stupid people are able to figure it out. You'll be fine. That is definitely a comforting thought, Harry. That is definitely a comforting thought, and definitely one that I've had many times. Like when considering whether or not I'm capable of being a parent, this is definitely one of the first things I thought. Like, well, oh man, I've seen society, and yeah, I think we'll do okay. 2 pieces of advice from Woody. 1, get a radar key. If you use them over there, you won't need it very often, but when you do, it'll literally be the best thing in the world. I don't know what that means. What the fuck is a radar key? This is certainly going to be a dick joke, right? This has to be a dick joke. 2, try not to change your routine to meet the baby. Try to adjust the baby's routine to yours. Yeah, that's the plan. That is definitely the plan. I definitely will be attempting that as much as possible. And we're going to make that kid real malleable. You know what I'm saying? Gotcha, Miller. Makes sense, dude. Thank you. Do like my parents. If you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, we'll pay for your college. If you want to be a musician or artist, get a student loan. I understand why, but it's also a little ass backwards, right? Because as a musician or artist, the odds of them paying off that student loan is slim to none, right? Whereas if they took out a loan to become a physician, then it'd be a few years. Hey man, everyone's got a different system. That one seems a little backwards. Bloody, what's up, bro? It's good to see you, man. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for tuning in today, bro. We have a 24-hour stream tomorrow, just as a heads up. I know you haven't been around. I just want to let you know. Nice long one tomorrow. Good one to tune in for. It's going to be a blast. As they learn to crawl, get a baby pen instead of a walker. That way, they'll use all their muscles and not just their legs. They end up much more stable when they start to walk. Interesting. Noted. Cool. I mean, there's a reason quality of life is so high over yonder, Mueller. I totally get it, dude. Having a 15-year-old son myself, it seems like raising them primarily consists of keeping them mostly intact until age of 13 or so, when suddenly they develop a survival instinct. Very rudimentary one, but still noted. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Kids have no fear. And I'm sure that's a scary thing. I'm sure that is a scary thing. We are having the first grandbaby on both my wife and my family side, so it's a strange feeling. A lot of moves are about to happen. Same. That's actually the same situation. This will be my parents and Alex's parents' first grandchild, which is why, you know, it's a very poggers, all hands on deck type situation, you know? Lol, change the baby around your schedule. That baby is gonna rule you, bro. I don't know, man. I find comments to be like that a little projecting, but each their own. In the hospital, they are going to be what's called lactation consultants, and they get pretty aggressive. Don't let them bully Alexandra into doing anything she doesn't want to do. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Nobody bullies Alexandra into doing what they want her to do. That's a Alexandra's gonna handle that situation type deal. You feel me? I don't know how much time you've been able to watch Alexandra be a human being on stream, but yeah, that's not one of those things that I ever really have to worry about. I promise you there. When you teach them about headphones, get them super comfy earbuds so that they don't get a dent. Noted. Yeah, let's avoid the gamer dent. God knows I didn't. Maybe one day you guys will see it in its full glory. If we ever hit 10K subs. One day. For sure, Phil. Did you quit Dark and Darker? I don't really like to look at it like that. I prefer to look at it like the game quit being fun for me, and maybe I'll revisit it eventually. But I think it's like development cycle makes me want to rip my dick off and throw it across the room. So not ideal. Not ideal. Nobody lives close to us other than Alex's sister right now, Carlito. What's up, Mr. Minion? Good morning. Appreciate it, Colin. Thank you, bro. My wife and my sister-in-law were pregnant at the same time. My nephew was born 4 weeks early, 3 days after my daughter was born on her due date. So my parents got their first 2 grandchildren, boy and a girl, 3 days apart. It was nuts. That's pog. That's very pog. Yep, I hear you, Fat. That is the most important part to anything. Showing up. You right. You absolutely right. I appreciate it, Fish. Thank you, bro. We are very excited. We're very excited. The positive about ripping your dick off is you won't end up with a second kid. Yeah, I'm actually not allowed to pull that stunt until we finish up on number 2. But that's fair. That is fair. Alrighty, Nuno. No worries. It's going to be a low-key day. We're going to talk about Ted and whether or not he has been side-fucking the community. And then we're going to play a little Gamba game and call it a day. And then tomorrow we'll be back for a fat 24. Yeah. Firm and fair, Whiskey. I continue to defend Ted. So, let's talk, chat. We ready? We ready for this morning's TED Talk? Surely we're ready for this morning's TED Talk. Let's get rid of Scrat. That's not very nice. You're sharpening your pitchfork? Ukulele time? Agaron, good morning. So, first and foremost, let's talk about the fact that tomorrow is December 1st. What does that mean? Who can tell me what that means? Tomorrow's December 1st. FBF. That's correct. It is the first Friday of the month, so it is FBF. That is also correct. That is also correct. That means we get holiday alerts. Pogs in the chat one time. Brand new holiday alerts. It is also payday. That's also Pog. We love payday. That's right. That is right. Santa is coming. Goddamn right. So, one day close to vacation, also true. You guys are really killing it. You guys are really killing it. No one said Season of Discovery tomorrow. And I'm a little pissed off, but that really wasn't the point. Wasn't really the point. Oh, yeah, technically that's today. That's true. It is 4 p.m. today. You're right. All right. So, with holiday alerts coming tomorrow, that means today is the last day to potentially see 5% Gambas for 10 and 20 gifted. Because after that, beginning tomorrow, for a full month, those will be gone. The fact that we haven't hit them is beyond me. So beyond me, listen, so beyond me, that I sat with Ted yesterday and made him show me him testing the alerts on his end of the exact same code that is in my setup. I watched him test it and just refreshed the page and basically rolled the dice repeatedly. And I hate to say it.
So right now, what I need is for you to climb down out of my ass. Can you do that? Will you do that for me, honey? Will you please, just once, get off my ass? You know, I'd appreciate it. I really would.
No way! Our content is so scripted. Our content is so scripted, man. There is no
So you're gonna
fucking
tell me
way.
that you don't
There's
have
no
black
chance.
cats,
There's literally no
Roman
chance.
candles,
Nah,
Stevie
I was
Means?
gonna say. I was gonna
Come on,
shit
man.
my
You don't
pants
got no
live
lady
on
fingers,
stream,
buzz
bro.
balls, snicker
I
balls,
really
church
was.
burns, finger blasters,
There's
gut
no
busters,
fucking way.
zippity-doo-dahs,
I
crap
respect
flappers? No,
going for
I
it.
don't.
That's a hell of a
You're gonna
try.
stand there
Hell of a try.
owning a fireworks
Oh
stand
my
and
fuck.
tell me you don't have no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker
Oh
biscuits,
my
honky
God.
lighters, Husker doos, Husker
Oh
don'ts,
my God.
cherry bombs, nips and dazers,
Wow.
with or without the scooter stick, or
Wow.
one single whistling kitty chaser?
No. Because snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like.
Well, that might be your problem.
That is correct,
It's not
Whiskey.
what you like. It's the consumer.
Hey, Agaron's fucking nuts. Thank you for the 30 gift. What the
So you're gonna tell me
There's no
that
chance,
you don't have
dude.
no black cats, no Roman candles, and
just-
screaming memes?
No.
Ah.
Man, you don't got no lady fingers, buzz balls, snicker bombs, church burns,
Holy.
finger blasters, gut busters, zippity doo-dahs, or crap flappers?
No, I don't.
You're gonna stand there, owning a fireworks stand, and tell me you don't have no whistling bungholes, no spleen splitters, whisker
I can't
biscuits,
believe it,
honky
bro.
lighters, Husker doos, Husker don'ts, cherry bombs, nips and dazers, with or without the scooter
I can't
stick,
fucking
or
believe
one
it.
single whistling kitty chaser?
No. Because snakes and sparklers are the only ones I like.
Well, that might be your problem. It's not what you like. It's the consumer.
Hey, you guys are fucking nuts. Low, thank you very much. Mr. Agaron, thank you very much. Mad lads. Mad fucking lads. Nonstop GIFs. People's passing the GIFties to one another. Show some love to the homies. It's very fucking nice. Do we really have Golden Kappa right now? Or is that from another? That must be another juicer. I shit you not. I compared the code to what he had to what I already had on my machine. And it was the same. And I swear to you, it was working the whole time. And the fact that you guys hit it on the very first try this morning is fucking absurd. Genuinely fucking absurd. It is unreal. I watched him test it with my own 2 eyes. With my own 2 eyes. Can I get love in the chat from my man Jules, but not only for this, but also for my 10 that I still owe. Guys, if you are not currently subscribed to the channel, please make sure you're following. Type in the chat real quick. Throw a little what's up in the chat. Draw a wiener. Whatever you're feeling this morning. Because as is customary with the 5% hitters, I do have to pay out myself. Congratulations to the very first 10 banger gifted of all time. GG's, my man Jules. Nicely done, dude. Fucking pog, dude. Love that. Boom. Jumped up. There's no way I hit. There's no way I hit, bro. There's no fucking way I hit. If I hit, I'm going to actually be upset. Then I'll be mad. It'll be after. Twitch is sucking us backwards here. Happens, man. Twitch is sucking us backwards, which means that you do have time to prage. You do have time to prage. Ooh, I see some holiday emotes creeping in. I love that. Very hot, very hot, very hot, very hot. Up. Do you have to GIF again if you hit it? Yeah, I sure fucking do. Yeah, I sure fucking do. Jumped up. Absolutely wild. I just can't believe it. Someone said that's a short if I've ever seen one. Unfortunately, those are the things that are like absolute magic that people will never be able to experience unless you're already a member of the community.
So the devil made you do it, did he? The alcohol,
you know what I mean?
The topless selfies.
Putting that kind of content on socials is kind of useless because the only people who ever enjoy it are people who are already like giga members of the community who like don't really consume a lot of social content because they're here live. It's a weird thing. It's like coming to that realization that like it has to be great content for people who have no idea who I am or what the culture is here is the most important thing for that stuff. So it's kind of a shame. It does get lost. It does get lost in the sauce. But for those amazing community moments, you just got to be here. Got to be tuning in every day. You know? It's the way she goes. It's the way she goes, man. You think it's a good omen for Gamba game?
Jumped
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hashtag defend Ted. That's true. We do have clips for that. That's right. I just can't believe it, man. That's so crazy. That is so fucking crazy.
Jumped up.
Ay, ay, ay. Alexandra looks so fucking incredulous during that too.
So right now,
Thank God.
what I need is for you to climb down out of my ass.
Looks so incredulous.
Can you do that? Will you do that for me?
Yo, what's
honey?
up, Tay?
Will you please, just once, get off my ass? You know, I'd appreciate it.
Amazing.
I really would.
I mean, love to hate, right? I mean, honestly, genuinely, probably like my most like vitriolic at my core response to a character that I've had in a really long time. Like I'm trying to think of other ones, right? Like There are some shitty ones out there. I think Wendy Bird is a kind, like, I at least respect Wendy Bird because she was like, she was dumb with a lot of shit that she did, but she's also really smart with a lot of shit she did. And Joffrey's another one, right? Joffrey's definitely another one. I loathe her to the point where it started ruining the show for me. See, I love it. I love to hate good characters to hate. You know what I mean? Like, I fuck with that hard. Surely Mark will try the Assassin or Summoner class today. Surely his demo build has extra classes, right? Maybe. Maybe. Surely I'll start blocking with my empty potion bottles. Today's the day, boys. Surely. Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix in The Gladiator. Fuck. Great shot. Great call. Great call. Great call. That's exactly right. Yes, Debbie from Shameless. See, but Debbie from Shameless made me want to drop kick her. That's a little bit different. Yeah, I wanted to inflict like a little bit of physical pain on Debbie. You know what I mean? Like I really wanted to fucking hit her from the top rope. I did. Holy hell. Excruciatingly selfish piece of shit human being. Holy shit, man. Brutal. Brutal. See, I never watched Walking Dead. Maybe we don't just like put the spoiler in there. Like, you could have just said the person's name, but instead you chose to throw the spoiler in there. So we're going to have to do this. Okay. Thank you so much. Let's not do that. Yeah, don't be a Debbie, bro. It literally hit this morning. It literally hit this morning, Chuck. It was insane. It's like 20 years old. I know, man. But there are people who have never watched The Walking Dead like me who might actually watch it one day when they're out of good shows to watch. I hated Shameless. I don't know. What is it? I don't know what it is, but I just couldn't watch it. You know, it's got that like frantic energy. I think some people don't like that. It's the same reason why they didn't like watching what is it? The Adam Sandler movie on Netflix, Uncut Gems, or like any of the Safdie movies. You know, they're real frantic energy. The Bear is also like that. That's for sure. I love that. I think I'm a huge fan of that style. It's like, it feels very realistic. I know some people like don't want to watch content for like that very real life frantic energy. It's actually like they're watching something to get away from that. So I understand. I definitely get it. Yeah, it's like a claustrophobic film for sure. It's a good way to put it. But then also I think that like it is hard to watch people make terrible decisions over and over again. But at the same time, it's important to recognize how like fucked they are as just like a product of their environment. And I think it's important to have that perspective and to see that play out, because I think it makes you a more empathetic person. You know what I mean? I do think they did a pretty good job, at least for like the first like 4 or 5 seasons, to show just how like in it, like unescapable their circumstance was for all of them. Does that make sense? Like, just when like one of them was like catching a W, things would just be fucked. They would fuck it, right? Yeah, I mean, there's like gratuitous, I'm talking about like the more serious points of the show. There is definitely some like overtly gratuitous sexual content just for the sake of entertainment. But I'll be honest, like, when you're poor, when you're like in that much poverty, there's not a lot of other things to do. So I mean, yeah, I mean, to an extent, there there is a sense of realism there, I suppose. Yeah, yeah, it'd be like that. Oh, I think it will be feudal. I think it'll be more than that, bro. Especially since it's a level cap, so like it'll be totally worth it to have some alts, you know? Hell yeah, Colin. Nice, dude. Oh, for sure, Phil. Yeah, it's definitely like that's a human nature type thing. That's a global thing for sure. Yeah, William H. Macy is a phenomenal actor. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt. Man, The Whale was a great film. So good. I didn't like how it glorified being an absolute piece of shit. Oh, I don't think it was glorified at all. Oh, I would say like I think it was the opposite effect for sure. You're supposed to hate the characters. Personally, I did. You're supposed to look at the characters like with kind of disgust. I don't think they were glorified. I don't know. I don't know, man. I think the last 2 seasons of the show were fucking dog shit, though. Poor people have sex all the time. Damn, I guess I missed that memo, says the guy having his 3rd kid. Sure. Sure you did, bub. Listen, the self-deprecating humor doesn't work at a certain point, right? When people learn too many things about you. You should check out Generation V now that the season is over. I thought it was quite good. No spoilers, but it lightly sets up the next season of The Boys. Okay. Yeah, I'd consider checking it out. I would consider it. I'll put it on the list. Hold on. Hold, please. I never made it on the show's list, so. Hey, that movie Napoleon came out. Speaking of Joaquin Phoenix, I really want to see that. I think it's going to be a fucking banger. If you like historical films. I think Napoleon came out finally. It was on my list. Yeah. What is it called? Generation V? Okay. Got it. You saw it last weekend. What'd you think, dude? Oh, it's getting poor reviews. No, don't tell me that. Grant, not that necessarily correlates to whether or not I'll enjoy it, obviously, but it bombed at the office? Well, I'll tell you why it fucking bombed at the box office. I didn't know it fucking existed yet until I went to go see a movie recently, and it was like, hey, here's this gigantic juicer film. It's coming out in like 2 weeks. And I hadn't heard a single thing about it. Unlike the film that I was there to see, which was the Leo and De Niro film. I can't remember the name of it now. I'm blanking on the name of it. Chat's going to tell me in a second here, and I'm going to feel better. Surely. Flowers of the Killer Moon. Yeah. So that 3.5 hour banger we knew about over a year ago. I mean, think about how long we've been watching like information about that movie over a year ago. And so it's like the difference in marketing is insane between the two of them. And I understand, like, because like it's gonna naturally get more acclaim, but Joaquin Phoenix in a historical role, fuck, dude, that has to get some love given his track record, right? It's got to get some love. I don't know, like, so I'm a little confused why. I'm not surprised it bombed. They just didn't advertise for it. Got that WoW subscription this morning. Gonna give SOD a try. Let's go. Haven't played WoW since 2011. I think you're gonna have a fun time just hanging out with the community. I'll be honest. That's what it's all about. The game on top of it, also fun, but I was not mad about spending the money to see it. I would grade it a little below the Patriot. I thought the Patriot was a fucking heater. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We'll see. Yeah, doing a 24-hour stream tomorrow, flying. 24-hour broadcast tomorrow. I'm not going to stay on and start streaming at like 4 p.m. You know what I mean? I don't think that makes any sense when the game actually goes live. So we're just going to do a little short juicer this morning. I'm going to rest tonight and then 24-hour stream tomorrow. Hit it hard. It's also FBF tomorrow. We got media share. Those of you guys that are on this evening to get started, Whiskey and Sean are going to be working on getting a guild together. So if you want to help out with that, super appreciated. And that way it'll be good to go for tomorrow, and we'll get invites sent out to everybody during the 24. Sound good? Yeah, also trying to play like on official launch days, kind of monka. I feel like Joaquin Phoenix is in a lot of underappreciated movies. I feel like the Joker got a lot of love. The Joker definitely got a lot of love, at least from my perspective. I thought it was phenomenal. What's up, Chris? Good morning, bro. People are butthurt it's not 100% historically accurate. I have a friend who watched it and said it's kind of disappointing if you know the history. Napoleon cost $200 million to make and $400 million for opening week to break even. It's at 33 mil. Yeah, they didn't advertise. I don't know, dude. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Some of my favorite historical films are alternate histories. So, like, I don't care if it's accurate or not. Alternate histories are amazing. I can't wait to listen to Live to Win on loop tomorrow. Jesus Christ. Keep an eye on Mark's Discord, specifically the WoW channel info about the guild, and I'll probably make a chat in it as well for until the guild is ready. Hell yeah. That's called a documentary. I want a cinematic movie. Exactly. Exactly, bro. They're never 100% accurate. Watch a documentary. Amen, Bobby. 1G's in the chat for Bobby 1G this morning. For the love of God, where are my 1Gs? Remember classic launch day is putrid. I do remember. It won't be like that, but I don't think it'll be that bad. But historical accuracy in film is like complaining about realism in video games. It's the exact same thing. I was about to make the Tarkov comparison. Being upset that the film Napoleon isn't historically accurate is like talking about realism in Tarkov. It's the same fucking thing. It's crazy, bro. Is SOD on classic, hardcore, or retail? It'll be classic. So when you go into your launcher for BattleNet, we looked at this yesterday. Did we get the VOD link? Did someone go into the VOD yesterday and grab the time tag and give me the VOD link for the setup? I don't think we did that. Can someone please do that for me? If you have a moment this morning. We start talking about WoW, and I show you the deal on BattleNet. I show you what you need to have, and then we get into the game, and I show you the add-ons and all that good stuff. I need a VOD link that is time tagged to the beginning of that. I'm gonna put that in the WoW is Back channel and then pin it. Can we do that, please? Someone will have my back, surely. Someone will have my back. I'm going to show you real quick, but we do need to do that anyway. So what you want to be downloading today is just World of Warcraft Classic. You see this drop-down menu, Live Classic? You want this, World of Warcraft Classic, and then download. All right? That's what you'll want for now. Can I drop a link for a new stable video diffusion AI from Twitter? Yeah, that'd be sick. What do you got, Reg? I don't know. I'm totally with Neil deGrasse Tyson on the sky in Titanic. It's wrong, and the director should feel bad. Are you aware of the fact that in like the DVD, it's corrected after Neil deGrasse Tyson reached out and said and like basically complained? Bobby, you got a nice wiener, bro. Appreciate you. I 1v1'd. This isn't the exact spot, but this is close enough for me to do it myself. Thanks, bro. Appreciate you. What you're looking to download right here is WoW Classic. So we go World of Warcraft Classic. Holy shit, does my stream look that good every day? God damn, bro. Stream looks nice. This is a good looking stream, chat. Classic. Ah, darn. Yeah, that is correct. Nice. Thanks, boys. So, two things here, chat. Boom. 11024. Lit. When you go to download the game, I was back. What you're looking to download is WoW Classic. Use this top little button here. Info to grab on right there. What to download. Make sure that that's what you do. All right. On what version of game to download, the game and version potential add-ons. Like modern day WoW. All right. So that's step one. Boot her up. Potential add-ons to get through Curse Forge over Wolf add-on. As a former twink, I cannot walk today, boys. That's toxic. As a former twink, I cannot walk today, boys. That's toxic. I don't like the fact that that's in there. I'm gonna be honest. I don't like the fact that that's in there. All right, it's pinned in the WoW section now. Good stuff. You look good. That is not... It's not the point. It's not what we're discussing. The quality of the stream looks very cute. It looks even better on YouTube. Hell yeah. Looks crispy on YouTube. Let's look. YouTube.com/MarkstromTV. Still a little streamception real quick. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Shoosh. That's nice. Holy. Yeah, this is still fake 1440p. We are going to juice it up and make it real 1440p soon, TM. We are going to do that at some point. I just need to change the base canvas and play with some things to make it legit. But yeah, we're getting there. I did it for Plugged Podcast, and so the newest Plugged Podcast episode is actually in true 1440, which is so sick. Let me see how it looks. Boom, boom. All right, we're there. This was episode 17 from last night. Boom. I'm currently just fake upscaling, yeah. Yo, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, bro.
I cut him off, but I like the enthusiasm. For the yo, bro, that's perfect. You slid right in there.
I had to. Sorry,
He's a
Abe, I
natural.
interrupted you.
No, you're good. That was perfect.
Yeah, this guy's not even on cam, and he thinks he goes third? That's crazy.
I'm replacing Abe.
That's unhinged, dude. Good for you. This guy's not even on camera, and he thinks he goes third? Holy. Sometimes you roast Abe in like the first 40 seconds of the episode. You can't win them all. Oh, fuck. It's so funny, bro. You got the job, man. Gino, it's a pleasure to have you today. Thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Plugged Podcast, episode 17. Yeah, I mean, this is way crispier. This is way crispier. Fuck yeah, dude. These are like Discord captures, so like they're not perfect, but this is insane. Why don't you... Stream's gonna look crazy when we stream in real 1440. Give us a little elevator pitch about yourself and your content for the people who are listening who may not be familiar.
Okay, sounds good. I feel like I've done this millions of times as a streamer, so I'll be pretty good at this. But hi, my name's Gino. I'm a 21-year-old full-time content creator here on Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, and other gaming platforms. I have been playing video games my entire life. I come from semi-professional Counter-Strike, which I know Mark is very into. And I just like making people's days better and spreading positivity, which is what's on my sweatshirt. So
that's awesome.
I'm glad to be on the podcast. Glad to be here.
It's good to be here, bro. I'll tell you what, man. We have brought up Counter-Strike almost every single episode. It's about 16 straight. So I'm glad you're willing to touch on a little bit in 17. We do
Greatest
have a couple
first-person
of
shooter of all time.
Amen, my brother. This is a phenomenal episode. We talk about Gino, what he's about, what he has going on, and I ask him a little bit about the kind of content that he's into, where he got started, all that good stuff, like, you know, streamer origin story. And then we have a normal podcast for Plugged where we discuss new tech and new streaming. If you'd like to watch that, this episode's a lot of fun. Again, make sure that you throw it a like, you sub to the channel. I'll sub to it through the Markstrom account. Smile. So now we're at 61. Yeah, we talk about a lot of cool stuff here. This episode specifically, we talk about Tenz's new gaming mouse, FCC's redefined broadband and what that means for internet for the consumer, and then we also discuss how a Spanish agency has created their own AI model to replace the Instagram influencer for fashion. So some cool stuff in there. Very cool stuff in there. Check it out. Show it some love if you haven't. If you're not tuning in, we do one of these every single week on Wednesday. Next week actually is there is no episode because Abe is headed out of town. He's spending like 10 days in Colombia, which is hype. But yeah, there will be no episode next week, just as a heads up. But yeah, we do these weekly, and we'll start having more and more guests on the podcast now, which is cool. Columbia, the country, or Missouri or South Carolina? No, the country. CEO of Twitch is a guest when? Honestly, probably whenever we want. I've spent a lot of time talking to Mr. Clancy. We've had meetings in the past, and he would probably be very willing to come onto the pod and say what's up. Just whether or not it makes sense to bring him on based on what's happening in the world of Twitch and live broadcasting. You can jump in for Abe if I need you to. I appreciate that. Are you suggesting Abe is that replaceable? That's a little toxic. Bring on Cotton as a guest so he can be high as fuck. Okay. Right. Who knows how roasted he is at like 5:30 in the evening, you know? Full day of smoking already. When are you bringing me on for a 15-minute podcast episode? Literally never. Rav Hardcore Vid, can you link it, Faded, in either the WoW channel or stall material? Thank you. No, we're gonna switch to the WoW background. Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. Very nice. We'll definitely juice that up. You can't smoke all day if you don't start in the morning. That's what they say for sure. They definitely say that. Oh, yeah. I already know which one it's going to be. I already know which one it's going to be. Yeah, I think I like this one. I'll take W's in the chat, please. A little Stormwind Bakery action. Yeah, buddy. Linked, thank you. I saw the preview of what you've been working on, Jim. It looks awesome, dude. I can't wait. Well, I think we'll probably use it as an asset next week, or in 2 weeks, I should say. All right, we got a nice little treat this morning. A little stall content.
Attention gamers. The other day I logged on.
I will say this is probably one of the best WoW content creators in the game right now. Makes incredible content. Very, very, very fun. And I definitely recommend the channel. We'll link it up after the video, and then you can make your choice. Can you link the podcast channel again? Yes. This should still be the... That should be it. Yeah, it is. There you go. There you go. Boom. 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 Yeah, this is Rav.
Onto League of Legends for a typical day of work on the Rift.
Defeat.
But instead of following my usual pattern of asking for more pain, today was different. Why stay in this 15-year abusive relationship when there are other attractive candidates on the market? I needed a break and just had to decide on which game to play. A game that was made in 2008 before the era of ChatGPT tricking me into thinking I've been talking to real women was the game I needed, and just to double down on the amount of time I would be wasting by doing this, I would also be playing the hardcore version of the game. Which, outside of a word I type into many search bars, is also a mode of this MMO where if your character dies, you are done and all the time you've spent on it goes to shit. What could go wrong? I knew that a no-name who goes by Soda Papa or something would be creating a streamer guild with Mr. Kiff, which was clearly going well.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
I know. 3, does he understand? Does he f***ing understand? You're both at fault. You are both at fault. I do not give a f***. Why?
This was great content, by the way. This was so funny. Zaryu and Mizkif dueling each other was fucking hilarious.
Oh, if he is a coward.
Oh, God. Okay, I'm gonna go.
And Soda getting mad at them was so good.
And I figured I'm a regular to the big stream world, so I'd shoot my shot.
To be clear, I'd like the record to show that I hate Miz. I think he's a shitty person. And I don't watch his content. But he was involved in this piece of content, unfortunately. But a small part.
This Rav guy.
Thank you, Katie, for
Holy
rating with
shit,
704
man.
viewers.
God damn, woman! What the hell? Listen, I'm trying to have a low-key, cozy stream over here. You're bringing all these homies through? I don't think we have snacks, refreshments, enough to go around. I got bad news, boys. Oh, no. Jesus Christ. Today's a chill stream. Tomorrow's a 24-hour banger, but today we're just vibing, you know? Season of Discovery, World of Warcraft. If you're a WoW homie, please make sure you tune in tomorrow. It's going to be fucking amazing. It's Fuckboy Friday. It's, we got media share, and we got a 24-hour broadcast. I know. I understand. You are subscribed to the channel already, so clearly we got your $5. So if you choose to leave, that's fine. Got them. Got them. These videos are so good. They're amazing. They're so good. Jolly, you brought your own chips. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, today's going to be a BYOB type scenario. Katie was in the dungeons, hitting it with the schlappy feet. Okay, and she's dead. And there it is. And RIP. If you don't know Katie, please check her out. Show her love. One of my favorite people. I would highly recommend it. She's wonderful. She plays pretty much exclusively Dark and Darker right now. So if you're like,
Action TV, how come you never play Dark and Darker anymore?
you don't have to harass me. You can just go watch Katie instead. There it is. That's a win-win situation. That's a win-win situation. We were just settling into a little YouTube content, a little early morning stall YouTube piece, and then we're gonna be playing something that we call Gamba game. It's actually called Lucky Hero. It's like Slay the Spire. It's a strategy game, but you use a slot machine because we like to Gamba. 1-1 if you also like to Gamba by chance.
Big Rav guy? I don't know who the fuck Rav.
I told him I was kind of a big deal in the most toxic community online, to which he said, bad player at this.
All right, I've seen enough. This is good enough. All right, Rav, you're in the guild. Welcome.
So it was set. Don't worry, during the days I will still be clocking my hours making League of Legends videos. After all, I need that Raid Shadow Legends bag, but at night I will be going by a different identity. A dwarf
That's
hunter,
toxic.
aka the class most associated with people who have room temperature IQs, but they get to tame a pet, and according to data only 1% of them actually survive until max level.
So basically what you mean to tell me is Chuck's class. Noted.
There's only one thing left to do. I spawn into what I can only imagine the inside of Charlie Sheen's nostril looks like, but I'm freezing my wet dick off, so I talk to my homeboy Stan, who is all like, prove you're not a pussy by killing a few wolves in the area and I'll give you a pair of mittens, which seems like a task and reward combo on par with my pledging a fraternity days back in college, so it should be a cakewalk.
I love the Valorant fucking kill thing. It's so fun.
I popped my level up cherry in the process, to which it's customary to say
What's up, Seb? Good morning.
chat, and if you don't, you are doing it wrong. Everyone congratulates me, then homie Stan gives me my reward for euthanizing the ragged bitches. I picked up a cute dress in the process, so I was practically ready to start competing in women's sports. Then we got down to business. Some of the local lazy as fuck townsfolk were like, we've got one hell of a trog problem. Rumor is Donna, one of the old dwarfs, had an ugly ass baby decades ago and they just left it out in the cold, but its ugly gene mutated, the thing replicated, and now there's these little short ape looking fuck faces that the dudes back at the village don't want anywhere near their wives, and it was now my problem to deal with these ugly assholes swinging femur bones at me. I run into a few dudes who set up camp out in the woods. I'm thinking to get a little nuts to butt snuggling by the campfire, Brokeback Mountain style, but he whose last name describes his facial hair tells me he triple dog dares me to genocide the village of trolls over there. He says if I get close enough I will see that they are taller than us, fitter than us, and they sound Jamaican, so they are probably good in bed and he can't have them near his wife. But despite me being concerned over why all these dudes are so insecure about their sex lives, I oblige nabbing me a bit of a slaughter sesh. He's like, dope, fist bump, here's an axe, which would be cool if I wasn't a hunter, where 90% of my attacks come from my gun, which coincidentally is named the same thing I call my side chick's ass.
Think that's funny, do ya?
Anyways, I meet my first sensei. He teaches me how to poison bitches among other things. I'm all like, wax on, wax the fuck off, homie, before I have my first interaction with a female. She wasn't the one. Then after eliminating the population of nearly every race that could have sex with the native dwarves' wives, I just have to kill one last troll. Now as a League player I'm not accustomed to the idea of other players wanting to help each other accomplish a common goal, but I give it a go and invite them to my party. The assassination of Grick near the cold goes smooth as shit, and to that I want to thank these homeboys Sabur and Penis Veins for their assistance. But at this point I'm feeling like I'm growing out of my small town roots. I'm able to pull so many trogs at once. I'm more outnumbered than a young Riley Reid on a casting couch, and after being able to finish each one of them off with ease, I figure it's time to visit Sensei one more time, tell him I'm out this bitch, and take my talents to the South Beach, or anywhere away from this cum dumpster wasteland of a starting zone. Turns out the only way out of my incest-ridden hometown is through some supposedly deadly tunnel, as every Tom, Dick, and Harry is warning me against walking through.
I can't get through the pass myself. The trogs in the tunnel are extremely hostile.
So needless to say, my ass cheeks were clenched going in.
The idea of making this an immersive first-person experience, going through the tunnel for the first time and heeding the warnings of MMO NPCs, is fucking absurd. Absolutely fucking absurd. Like, you have to have a screw loose to really put yourself in like the mind of Rav. You know what I mean? I love it. Phenomenal.
Turns out some bald Chad paved the way, and outside of running away from one ugly wife fucker, I don't see why that midget was so scared. Anyways, a streamer named after Deli Meats taught me that I can tag mobs and then have this 9 to 5 pencil pusher do.
If you have a robot computer say it, can people be as upset? I don't know how that works. If you text to speech it, is it less offensive? I don't know.
Do all the work to kill them while I get all the
I don't know.
credit, which is hashtag
It's a good
capitalism.
question.
As you can see, I exploited this dumb shit face for a while until he eventually caught on and stopped helping. The gamer in me flamed the NPC, and then instant karma hit as my first real fight on this side of the tunnel was looking like my last.
Oh shit. Oh shit. He's literally running into another mob. Oh, he's pathing okay. Yeah, he'll help. Nice.
Not even close, baby. Then I hit the town, gave all the cousins their love letters from the pussies on the other side, and I was ready to continue my quest in the new land. Now, small travel tip: if you've never been to Carano's, don't. These were some of the most lazy drunken fucks I've ever met. They had me running around doing dog shit errands for them, like picking up the box of condoms that innkeeper Baleem left at the campsite. Real boring stuff, and I was planning to leave and hit up that forest with the tall chicks when I saw the most beautiful piece of ass in a Yeti cave. It was instant chemistry. That is until she got some of Daddy's bag, and then I was practically invisible to her, so I knew just the way to get her attention. Put myself in danger in a one-life version of the game, so she has to save me. It didn't work, and I've deemed tall Queen Sarah a gold-digging bitch because of it. Anyways, I met a dude named Tundra who had a tall ass. He left a box of nudes in a cave, and now some perverted elite Yeti was puppy guarding them. As a level 8, if something like this even touched me, I would be dazed, dead, and dicked over with a pissed off Papa Soda to report to, so I really only had one option. But I had a plan.
Hunter is so stupid, man. This kite is absurd. What the hell was that? What in the actual fuck was that?
That's right, even a random normie
It's a
was with me in
Ratapalooza.
amazement of my raw masculinity, and let's just say the
It's a Ratapalooza. Jesus Christ, man.
box of Tundra's nudes was secured. Now, to all the women in my life who said I was awful at finding that right spot, I'll have you know that when it comes to getting beasts to the literal perfect pixel where an NPC will do my work for me, I was a pro. I had my first run-in with a Chinese bot who stole a chest from me, and then after more mindless questing I hit level 10, which to those of you who didn't waste half your childhood playing this game is a big deal for hunters.
Holy shit, I just caught a stray. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I just caught the fattest stray.
Because it means you can learn how to domesticate a
unlucky.
beast to be your pet.
God damn
First,
it.
you have to prove yourself fit to be a father to sensei
What's up, Jose?
by
Good morning.
adopting a few temporary bastards, which is kind of like in middle school where they give you that crying doll as a lesson to teach you to use condoms, and in some cases here I even had to deal with the jealous best friend. Once I proved myself a responsible parent, it was time to find my soulmate, and I already knew what I wanted. A fucking pig. I named my big black pig Howie, and with that, a new lifelong adventure was about to blossom.
Nice.
A short King Ginger, and the thing that would ultimately be responsible for wiping the guild in a raid.
Ooh, big cliffhanger. Big cliffhanger. Nice. Love that. Love that. That's a banger video, bro. If this doesn't have you fucking amped up, man, for a little while tomorrow, man, I'll tell you what. I don't know what will. 10 days sober. Holy fuck. So good. Chat, do we watch one more or 1-1s, 2-2s? Or do we play Gamba game? We're only 2 hours into a stall. Next vid. Next vid. Yeah, I think it's going to be incredibly fun, Skep. Are you going to come play with us?
Attention gamers. Previously on my break from playing one trash game to playing another trash game, I made a dwarf hunter without eyelids and applied to join Soda Poppin's guild, consisting of some of the internet's biggest streamers,
Hell yeah,
some
Trip.
of the most famous pairs of paywall tits, and some.
I got plans with friends already. Can I get a Sag and a Pepe Hands and a Y question mark at Skep, please? Thank you.
Some other incompetent bumbling.
If you feel like this guilt trip was enough, your friends are welcome to join us as well. That is all. Thank you.
Muppets.
You actually killed me, you
My new friends were initially hesitant to watch my journey.
Join Soda Czar's OnlyFans guild. Here's the first episode and documenting the journey.
Oh God, Rav made a video.
Yes, Horde.
Attention gamers.
NA East Horde. That is correct. PvP. NA East PvP server Horde. Thank you.
Are we watching this?
But they all left episode 1 a satisfied customer.
Bro, this is such good editing and such a good script, man.
I spawned into Coldridge Butthole, defended the local dwarfs against the ugly evolved Harambe's trying to bang their wives, and completed arguably the hardest challenge in hardcore WoW.
Evolved Harambe's. Jesus Christ, man. Ay, 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 ay. I need another coffee. Oh man. I don't think we have any. It's very unlucky. Maybe do I do the thing that I did yesterday and I make the juicer back behind me, chat? Do I make the juicer? I don't know. The double espresso of peace and prosperity. Chat, I need someone to come rub my legs. My legs are still sore from leg day like 3 days ago. Can someone please come rub me down good? 1-1s if you're willing. I would also like the record to show that this is gonna make me poop, and I'm gonna have to go take a poop at some point. I just want you guys to know in advance. Okay, this is your warning. You're welcome. Fit check. You may be saying to yourself, is that the same pair of pants from yesterday? The answer is yes. Of course it is. What the fuck? Cake's out at 8 a.m.? You already know, son. I don't think there's anything on the back of this hoodie. No, it's the same. Kind of lame, dude. Wish there's something on the back. A lot of wasted real estate, you know what I'm saying? Sean awake at this time is actually kind of crazy. I think he's prepping for tomorrow. I think he's trying to get himself on like a good schedule for the 24 tomorrow. You know I stay sipping on that Canada Dry, son. What's up, Miss Collapse? Good morning. These are 100% the same sweats that you're wearing. Are they from Costco, Raging? These are from Costco, bro. I'm from that cost company where they be slashing costs for the consumer. You feel? Demogorgon check? We're good. Your PC has a CD drive? You can fucking see these nuts slide across your chin, son. Woo! Got him! Gotta run it again. One more. We gotta fill that cup up, son. Like 20 some ounces in that bitch. Old Dixon cider action. Yes, sir. Don't start with the fucking moth again, bro. The Mothman prophecies. Stop it. Don't fucking bring the moth back. That was terrifying. Mark, can you put your headset on? What do we got? What do we got? As a former twink, I cannot walk today, boys. Okay, dude. You think my neighbors like hearing me say dumb shit and just yell all the time? Because they can definitely, anyone outside can hear me. You know what I mean? That's just straight open air to the outside. You think they fuck with it? Think their kids are asking to watch Lion King right now? I mean, the window plug is back behind me. Like, the window's on that side. That's just straight to the fucking attic in the soffit. Like, if someone's having a conversation, just a normal conversation in my driveway, I can hear it right there. So surely they hear me. What's up, Filthy? How you doing, cutie? Oh, yeah, Ghost. I'm strapped up, bro. They're hungry for some bakey after that. Hell yeah. Ay. Crazy neighbors yelling again. Yeah, that guy who just never leaves his house. He has a car. It sits in the driveway. He never leaves his house. We never see him. Car is always there. That guy. True. True and real. Are you my neighbor? Maybe. Bro, when you start streaming on the tube? When did we start? I don't know, man. Like 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, dude. It's just simulcast. As soon as Twitch allowed for simulcasting, I had everything set up to be able to stream on YouTube and Kick at the same time. Feels good, man. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, you know we watching some Rav, son. Yeah, it's been good. We're getting everyone amped up for tomorrow. The only difference is that we have 410 viewers on Twitch right now, and we have like 3 viewers on YouTube. It's going to be a process. You know what I mean, dude? It's going to be a process, boys.
Wow. Making it to level 10 on a hunter, I enslaved a black pig named him Howie, and together we were ready to continue our journey. As the only Fangs Guild member to still not have received his invite to the f***ing guild Discord server. Me and Howie were now ready to tear this Narnia wasteland a new asshole when I realized I was missing something.
Oh yeah, me too, Sean. Been good.
Wait a minute.
Turns out these entitled swine can actually run away. This just pissed me off, and I knew things would have to change. No more cute nicknames for my kids, no more soft parenting. As someone who grew
My neighbor is weird. He never leaves his house, and he likes to dress up as Shrek to take a dip in his hot tub. Jesus Christ. There's no shot they saw that, man. Maybe they did.
Grew up in the 90s and is now playing an old dated version of World of Warcraft.
Hey, it's our boy. Let's fucking go. Plump Daddy. The man, the myth. I love Plump. That's our fucking homie right there. That's a good fucking guy.
In his 30s, I'd say I turned out fine, so nothing but tough love for my pig son moving forward. I made him kill his family as punishment for my first son leaving me. But I soon found out I have to keep these stupid animals happy by feeding them, and apparently the only way to do that is to go into this Lord of the Rings looking man-made mountain asshole to visit Bella, a California 2 out of 10 at best, to teach you how to put—
Ooh, I do have an announcement before we... I can't believe he just called that NPC a 2 out of 10. We did hit the 10 Gamba this morning. We did hit the 10 Gamba this morning. We have not seen the 20 Gamba yet. We hit the 10 Gamba this morning. I did pay out. It was amazing. Tomorrow is the switch over to holiday alerts. There's going to be a 5 and a 10 Gamba for holiday alerts that I'm very excited for.
You don't have to remind me that your brain is broken, all right? I'm reminded every time you type in the chat.
Best birthday ever is when I dressed up as a Scotsman from Austin Powers and took my annual Thanksgiving shit. Hell yeah, dude. I like that. Little fat bastard action. I've never died in hardcore. Literally never. Let the record show.
Put food in your little fuck's mouth.
You will now be able to feed your pet.
She also taught him how to growl, which meant that no beast would ever attack me again. Bruh. Turns out, similar to me having abilities, these swine flu spreaders can learn some too, except the process to get them is the most convoluted bullshit ever.
That's actually
so true. You have to pay to put your own child in daycare, then you have to do research on what wild animals can teach you skills, as if this is some religious Avatar The Last Airbender bullshit lore. So I finally find a bear and start to tame him so that I can learn. Then I have to find a whole different species to tame so that I can teach my own remedial child how to bite, and apparently the only type of wolves that know this are the starving kind who have watched way too much.
Oh yeah, hold on. What's up, Dak? Let me, I think it should be able to add today since 7TV is working again. You're here in the recent shit, probably, right? Which one is which? Okay, that's on. Yeah, banger, dude. Ted tested it. Nice. Hell yeah. All right, we're in there. Good shit, boys.
Mean Girls movies growing up that they only patrol in groups. I had to execute 200 IQ strategies to divide and conquer the group straight Napoleon style, kill off Regina George and then ultimately tame the orphan basic bitch all so that it could teach me bite and I could train Howard. Except for the fact that he didn't want to learn bite and he was too stupid to learn claw. I had to build something called loyalty level before he would use his fucking mouth, so I made him genocide
I'm
his
your
entire
only viewer,
family.
mod me
Every
dad.
time
Big
he would
D
be
Glenn,
hungry, I
on
would
kick.
feed him the meat of his
Okay,
dead
dude.
relatives until finally, the walking piece of bacon learned how to bite. So in 45 minutes of making zero progress on my own journey, I taught an entitled pig how to bite. Great game design, Blizzard. Now if you paid attention in history class you know about the famous shot heard round the world, but if you didn't, it sounded like this. And this. And
the shot heard around the world? Where are my history buffs at? Where are the boys? Surely you know who took the shot. Jubbed up. Surely you know who took the shot. Right, Sean? Thank you, Pew. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Pew.
This. And I was sick of my ears bleeding after only 11 levels of this, so I made a deal with a pig-tailed midget to send me to the land of the big sexy elves where this tall drink of milk taught me how to use bows so the classic WoW ASMR could commence.
Sweet and sour sauce on my pussy.
She also told me a
See, I love this. I love this because this guy's just purely a internet person, and he just combined fucking Schmeagle and Dane Cook into one joke. I love that. You know what I mean? Like, that is juiced. That is juiced.
Showed with a seemingly...
Yeah, I too remember useless shit, Pew. It's fucking great, dude. We'd absolutely slay at trivia.
Made up name in the Forge of Irons can teach me how to hold the big axes, so I made a quick stop at Bullywhiff's place on the way home. Supposedly there's a sophisticated subway system in this game that is safe as long as you don't make eye contact with the homeless hoodlums down there, and the ride is full of dank scenery. This took me to Goldshire, the town known for being the biggest hangout place for players, for its appearance in a South Park episode, and for housing the most cringeworthy role-playing scenarios. But as I was just taking Howard for his morning walk because I now know that little shitter will run away if I don't give him a good life, I stumble across a wanted poster. Hogger, I barely know her. Hogger is basically the final boss for most 9-year-olds' WoW experience. There's only 55 creatures who have more kills to their name, and while I wanted to ask for help, I know some guy with perfect hair on the internet would say something stupid about glory if I did, so there was only one thing to do.
Oh shit, not good.
Not good. Where's Howard, bro? There we go. Let's go, dude. You're a fucking hunter.
I officially beat World of Warcraft
at level 12. It's easy.
But turns out Hogger has jack shit on the concept of caves when it comes to casualties in this game.
True.
The problem
True
here
and
is
real.
you can just walk and dip your toes in the murder scene for a bit, and then you turn back around and guess who's back?
Here's Johnny.
Many great men before me have failed here, but the guy in town needed those boxes of Hillary Clinton's emails, and I'm not a pussy.
Hey, what's up, Bane? Good morning, buddy. Holy fuck, man. This is good eats. This is good eats, man. AVDK, good morning. What's up? Listen, there are some unjubbed thugs here. You guys were gifting. I'm gifting. You guys know the rules.
Side note: if you run into me in the world and don't pet Howard, you are essentially dead to me. Anyways, after a bit of casual everyday small talk with the normies, I was on my way. But here's the thing. I was here, which is here, and I needed to get here. This meant the next hour
Cam
of
Bacon,
my life
thank you,
would
bro.
consist of running through tunnels and crossing very
Appreciate
dangerous
that.
zones. At one point Howard fucked around and most definitely found out. Hashtag perfect parenting moment.
Jubbed up.
This brought me to the wetlands, which is not only the perfect way to describe a room of women when this chode ungroomed budget Ed Sheeran walks through the door, But it's also a deadly place for anyone my age to walk through. Thankfully hunters are easy mode, so I had the thing that tells me when I'm about to drive by a cop. Plus I was nuts to butts with this big piece of eye candy the whole time, so I made it with ease. All that was left to do was board the Mayweather, put on my Christopher Columbus cosplay, and I would arrive in the wrong fucking city. After a totally not frustrated Google search, I found the right boat.
Cheers, Filthy.
And with it we were at the shores of darkness. Now I guess word got out that a voice...
Holy fucking shit there, bud. We got a bright and early stone guitarist at the ripe, supple time of 5:48 a.m. Surely it's not his new child that inspires him to tune in at this point in the beginning of Friday's Little Brother. Surely not. Holy shit, look at him in all his glory. Soak it in. Big ol' shit. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Good for her, bro. Massive shit. W.
Faceless League of Legends YouTuber would be making a documentary on this guild's journey.
I'm 6 weeks away from big ol' shits. Fat daddy blowouts. Yes, sir.
And now all these big shots started joining. Ompi, they could have made a movie about this man's death in hardcore and it would have sold...
Nice, Steve. Yeah, he's been drumming a lot lately.
...more copies than Barbie. Then we had Ozzy, a man who knows both the feeling of reaching max level and also dying at max level because he can't keep his damaged dick in his pants. Turns out the seasoned fame boys of HCWA have something known as streamer bennies, while they tag mobs and then have multiple max level characters kill them at just the right point to give them full experience, resulting in a highly calculated, super optimized, efficient way to level up. All while I just spent the last 6 minutes wondering who the fuck is dying to a school of fish. But yeah, some of these streamer Benny strats looked insane. I saw one dude and his friend going full-blown Hitler on some harpies, and this hidden tech got him to level 18 in just over 4 hours. I felt like I was going pretty fast as a level 14, so I had to compare. I couldn't pinpoint exactly what was holding me up in terms of leveling speed, but the good news was that I was in Darkshore. This place breeds easy quests like Los Angeles breeds porn stars who failed at being actors. You just tickle a few beached whales, tell this bridge chump that his dead wife doesn't want to see him anymore. And it is just an XP orgasm while you are here.
Both, hero. 1 to 25, baby.
At one point I ran into Ompi doing his streamer Benny strat, and as a guildie I figured I would go in.
It's periodic content release, so level 25 is going to be the cap for a period of time. But on top of that, there's a brand new rune system. So you can basically acquire runes through a variety of different methods through exploring the world. And those runes will unlock new abilities that you can enchant pieces of clothing with that provide you with skills that your character wouldn't be able to get otherwise. A lot of the time, they are skills from like future expansions that were not in Classic. This is being done as a result to basically keep things fresh, but also to kind of even the playing field, since there were big class disparities in Classic in general. This is going to shake things up quite a bit. You are also going to have basically what we'll call role shifting, meaning that there's going to be mages that are capable of healing. There's going to be warlocks that are capable of tanking. A lot of different shakeups on that front. It's going to be quite interesting. At level 25, there's a brand new raid. It's a reimagined version of BFD. It's a 10-man raid. So very poggers on that front. And then there's a brand new PvP arena in Ashenvale that's going to play out similarly to Alterac Valley. So there are a lot of very interesting new things to participate in. It's going to be hype as fuck. We are kicking it off with a 24-hour stream tomorrow. All fresh characters. That's correct. Everyone starts at level 1. Today it begins at 4 p.m. Eastern. It begins today at 4 p.m. Eastern. But tomorrow we're going to kick off a 24-hour stream. We'll get in there. We'll get leveling. We're going to have a big community guild. We welcome anyone who wants to come play with us. It'll be an awesome built-in group of people to explore the game with. Myself, Deadly Slob, One Peg, N-Boss will all be grouping up in this guild. as well as a mix of our communities. So should be sick. I'm looking forward to it. Pogged up. Hopefully that answers all your questions. I don't know if Big Papa K is going to be diving into SOD. Obviously, he's more than welcome.
Introduce myself. He flat out ignored me, so I threw heat.
I think if you just download Classic, it will probably, you'll probably have a step up in the download game, would be my guess.
His way and later had a chat with Howard where
I've convinced him. He's going to at least try it today on stream. So we'll see how it goes.
I said, don't you ever let your future fame make you think your own speedrunning goals are more important than laughing at a random guilty's awful joke. That said, I was jealous of his leveling speed, so I figured I would try out his strat. Except the guy who I have killing my mobs didn't know he was part of my strat. That didn't last long, but I felt bad, and after the little garden gnome told me he had been stuck on this quest for...
I basically excommunicated every single person from our community that was only here for Tarkov for the sake of being able to play games like WoW on stream. That's a harder thing to do for Doodles. And they are quite ornery when it comes to games that aren't milsim realism, or at least like historical realism. And that makes it hard. I totally understand his position. You have to cater to your audience to an extent, right? There's definitely that's a big part of it. That's a big part of it. So I definitely get it.
For 15 minutes I invited him, only for him to drag the...
Wait, WoW isn't realistic?
Entire fucking cave down to me while saying, I have problems. This little green-haired ninja...
Peep that Shia vid when you get a minute. I gotta go pass out. We get something from Stoned? Hold on. Where are we looking? Will you text me? Nope. Old face liar. Oh, thank you.
But when you're changing a diaper and you change it and then you put it back on, she shits again. And then you change it again and she shits again. And it's 3 in the morning, you ain't slept for 4 days. And you're on the third iteration of shit, and you're sitting there at the table, and you change it one more time, and you say to yourself, if you shit one more time, I'm gonna jump out the fucking window. But when you're changing a diaper...
That's fucking great, dude. That is fucking amazing. 10 out of 10. Oh, that's spot on, huh? Hell yeah. I don't know, Sequisha did it, and he just does whatever he wants, and he does great with viewers. Yeah, of course. Sequisha's been a variety Andy for like the last 6 years. Deadly Slob's the main game man. He's only really started dipping into more variety in like the last year or so. Deadly's a main game man. Yeah, it's way different. Way different.
Any muggins.
And Deadly could easily be a variety guy. It just depends on like what he wants to do.
Was bad news. He kept trying to dry hump.
It's a slow but sure process. I think he's getting there, right? But yeah, he's definitely taking it at his own pace.
Rocks as a bug to get out of the cave faster, and all I wanted to do was be done with him and put anything that happened between us in the past. But Howard and I had business to attend to on the other side of Azeroth. I entered Westfall with one objective. To find a Defias Trapper. This is known as the most deadly mob in all of hardcore WoW. Outside of falling or drowning, no other thing has taken more lives and wasted more virgins' time than a Defias Trapper, and there was only one thing to do.
Yeah, his variety continues to do well because he has done it. He's continued to cook variety low and slow. It's the best way I can describe it, right? Deadly seems to find it stressful when he doesn't have a go-to game to play. I think he hates situations where chat is trying to make suggestions for him on what to play. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, variety in and of itself is stressful. I'm sorry if you were, like, enjoying this video and we've just butchered it by talking through it. But, yeah, I think variety is stressful. And, like, you have to have, like, a game plan in advance. And there's definitely a part of streaming that Deadly likes of just waking up and knowing what he's doing. That's for sure. I totally get. And it's all about just like, you know, there are certain things that different people are going to hold near and dear when it comes to streaming. And you gotta pick and choose. You gotta set yourself up to do the things that you want to do and not have to do the things you don't want to do. You know, is that a candy cane between that dude's ass cheeks? I don't mean to get off topic here, but okay. Playing the same game every year, every day for years would be horrid. See, I couldn't do it, but Deadly has done it time and time again. Like his consistency sticking with DayZ way past 99% of DayZ broadcasters, and then Tarkov, same, has been a fucking awe-inspiring endeavor. His ability to deal with that bullshit is just fucking incredible. And it's done, you know, it's definitely, he's reaped rewards as a result, for sure. Well earned. Well earned. I think that's why we share a lot of community too, Trip. The amount of people that have both subscriptions and drop both emotes are quite a few. Quite a few. Oh yeah, Deadly's a masochist for sure. But so am I. So am I. My man Steve coming in with a gifty for Trip. Thank you, homie. Jubbed up. You missed Deadly's My Summer Car? Yeah, that was
I kneeled as
phenomenal
victor in
content.
front of my defeated opponent,
Truly.
knowing what this momentous event would mean. You are now looking at the most
I'm
deadly
glad to hear it,
creature in all
Roddick.
of
Yeah, it's been
Azeroth.
fun, man. I'm glad we got
Attention
some
gamers, previously on my therapist's
I'm glad we got some marksman play in. It had been too long. My man Chris, thank you, bro.
Today is the day, my homies.
So there is going to be a holiday stream for Doodles, right? There's going to be a Santa stream coming up at some point where he just gets hammered and he plays like the holiday fucking bangers, right? And he wears the Santa costume. That is coming up. I don't know what day it is. I don't think he's decided on a day, but that is coming up. I look forward to it. Unfortunately, there are very few streamers I would watch for their personalities if they played anything but Tark. I just can't watch it, especially read chat with their Tark communities. Yeah, I definitely understand. I definitely understand.
recommendation to escape the pain that comes from playing League of Legends every day by playing a 20-year-old buggy game with a bunch of internet famous boys and girls. I enslaved a pig as my pet who immediately abandoned me, so I got a second with a new parenting style focused around tough love. I wasted way too much time trying to teach him new skills, and then I wasted more hours learning how big this fantasy world of
the recap for the story, like previously on this episode, is actually so good. I love that.
Azeroth really is,
I
and
love
how
that.
long it takes to travel. I speed leveled at 1/10 the speed of the big-time famous WoW players in the guild who ignored me when I tried to make a good first impression by telling them jokes. I gained some street cred in Goldshire by teabagging a rebellious rabbit named Hogger, and then I challenged the most deadly mob in all of WoW to a butt-naked bare-knuckle Makara, to which I was successful and claimed the title of biggest badass in Azeroth.
His kneecaps are
I quickly
crazy.
started to realize
Hold
the
on, can we just look at his kneecaps for a second?
Started to realize the Azeroth.
What the fuck are
I
those,
challenged
dude?
the most deadly mob in all of WoW to a butt-naked bare-knuckle Makara,
Look
to
at
which
this.
I was successful and claimed the title of biggest badass.
That is gross. What are those? Ew. Ew. That's a little nauseating, bro. Like, his belly button's kind of cute. He's got a cute little outie. He's got them boulder shoulders like LeBron. Meaty mittens. But them knees, bro. What is happening? Wow.
In Azeroth.
Derrick Rose looking knees. That is disrespectful, you motherfucker.
I quickly started to realize the consequences of my new title. For starters, Howard's cousins were starting to act jealous of him being adopted by such a big dick swinger. I had to remind him that barking bitches get stitches, and the only thing they will ever amount to is having their livers used in a pie baked by some farm hoe named after Salmonella. I too was getting more attention as everyone wanted to take down the new king of Westfall, and after seeing all the bullshit ways people are actually being killed during duels in clips, I wasn't about to trust this fully world buff level 12. Even if she was a little fan, maybe be a big fan and subscribe to the channel Miss Chilua. Anyways, I quickly learned from a man who doesn't know how to pronounce Defias.
The Defias front is constantly shifting.
That my recent victory took a bloody shit on the reputation of the biggest gang in Westfall, and now we were in a full-blown gang war.
Many members of the gang can be tracked by the red leather bandanas they wear.
This was music to my ears, as I had no problem big dick strutting into their shitty barns and demanding they give me their bandanas. Howard, however, was iffy on messing with the gang. But I reminded him where he'd be without me. We busted that joint and I was ready to start collecting my prizes. But this particular mission wasn't all rainbows and shower sex, no.
Yo, Mr. Pickles with the 11 months. Thank you. I appreciate the prime, dude. Guys, with that prime, we're just one away from today's sub goal. Pogs in the chat. That's phenomenal, bro. Love to see that. What's up, Ziz?
We had our fair share of casualties as I ran into one of Gandalf's testicles, who was fatally wounded. He was laying there, bleeding out, still barely connected to the world as I demanded answers.
Oh no.
His oh-so-poetic famous last words, 555, will be remembered, and I vowed to avenge this dyslexic leprechaun's life and raid the panty drawers of the dead bitches I've killed.
Inventory is full.
The initial plan was to be merciful and execute a quick and painless genocide of their ranks, but after seeing how they just left Odin.
Now go do that voodoo that you do.
Love that. Rob, thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. 52 months.
Still just one away.
That's true. We are still just one away from today's goal. Thank you, bud.
Bleed out was enough to spark my villain arc. The humane ways of killing gang members was over. I would set fire traps and lure these COVID-aware dagger douchebags into them, laughing at them while they slowly burned to death until I gathered every last bandana, only to be thanked in the most generic way ever.
Nice work, person.
But more work was to be done. They sent me to a seemingly abandoned town to slaughter some of their civilians, and I thought everyone had fled due to the war, but as I was about to check the local pub, I heard whispers. Turns out a surprise party featuring my own funeral was planned, and I wasn't about to RSVP yes with my +1 to that. Psych bitches. 360 no-scoped my way into that bad decision, almost got myself killed for the sake of this clip, but it all worked out. It was at this time where my guildies said there's proverbial cake in the break room, which in this case meant world buffs on a roof, which was dank as I got to meet the fellas in person, and they gave me a bunch of buffs that made me run faster, attack harder, and turn into Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah,
at this
dude, little
point,
devious.
Brian wanted me to waste the next 30 minutes of my
Deviate,
life walking to a
scaled,
random
delight,
town, and I was
juicer,
about to tell him
magoose.
to fuck off until he said this.
There is a rogue by the name of Wiley who owes me a favor.
And the curiosity of why this grown man owed him was enough for me to get that cardio session in. I met One-Eyed Willie and he told me the whole backstory. A random lady overheard, and even she was shocked to hear Brian was into that stuff. Anyways, it turns out you can't visit a small incest-ridden town as Keanu Reeves and not be asked to do a few heroic things for them. A little boy named Sean said his girlfriend would let him get to second base with her if he found her Taylor Swift bracelet in the lake, so of course.
Holy shit, Sean. Good for you, bro. Second base? Jeez.
I had to wingman the little horn dog out, except he lacked a bit in the Riz department when he had me be the one to give it to her. But hey, at least someone in town was trying to make moves.
You have a sturdy pair on you.
Excuse me? Holy shit, Oz out here, man. Not only Oz good, but also bald and old. Phenomenal. I actually didn't realize Oz was in game. That is crazy, bro. Good shit, man. I didn't realize.
So if you're interested,
Then some call girl said her fat ass husband left his lunch at home and now I was gonna be his Uber Eats, to which he was like, give that bitch some flowers for me, and I'm thinking I already helped a tween perv touch his first tit. You can fix your own marriage, dude. So I went back to Westfall with the gang information I got from the guy who went blind from getting Brian's jizz in his eye at TwitchCon.
I don't even, you had to preempt that so fucking hard here. I don't even understand how, that doesn't even make sense, the timing. Do we live in a simulation? Surely.
Edwin Van Cleef
was our target, and he said, dank, now I need you to waste an extraordinary long amount of time on the dumbest bullshit quest ever, where you mug a dude on his morning walk, which could be anywhere in his entire zip code, and after 3 short eternities I found him. Turns out my time is about as valuable as a screen door on a submarine to our TwitchCon pervert Brian, as he didn't even need that messenger when they got all the info they needed from some dude that got fed up with politics preventing his promotions in the Defias gang. So now he was gonna agree to show me and Howard where his boss man's secret little bitch hideout was, and thus my final orders were given.
Edwin Van Cleef must be assassinated.
Now a few things needed to happen before I could take down this gang leader Van Cleef guy. First, I had to wait for my 20th birthday. This meant I could learn new party tricks like Aspect of the Cheetah, which is quite possibly the best ability in the game. For example, let's say you are alone in a bar thinking about what it would be like to not be an alcoholic when a certified baddie sends you this.
I'll let you take a moment and just... Yep. All right.
You get up,
Because you're in the danger zone!
wave to the guys that you single-handedly keep employed, and then...
I'm fast as fuck, boy. I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Except when you get there, she's actually not alone, and there's also a fucking child, and Chris Hansen is there in a hat.
Why don't you take a seat?
The second thing I needed was a group, as Vanderqueef Cakes hangs out in a dungeon, which meant we would need more people, but we ran into a logistical issue.
I can't find a tank, but would you mind if we did four DPS and a healer?
Now a little WoW 101 for the viewers.
Jesus, 4 DPS and a healer.
Who have actually had sex before. In World of Warcraft, dungeons typically require 1 guy to take the hits, 1 guy to heal the hits, and 3 guys to deliver the hits, but in this case we couldn't find the most important guy, so winging it was the suggestion. But considering this is hardcore WoW and Papa Soda would be mad if we died doing something dumb like this, there was only one appropriate response.
Raph says, let's fucking send it, baby.
We greet each other like killer ninjas. He pets Howard, we zone in and prepare ourselves for what will undoubtedly be the hardest thing we've ever done. Well, kind of. The Defias pussies kept sending more and more gang members to stop us, but we eventually made it to a
That's crazy. Are they super over leveled? Oh, this 2 of them are level 25, bro. So fucking dumb.
How did they ever manage?
shitty Titanic replica that a bunch
Fucking level 25 rogue and a 25 mage. Alright, dude.
of goblins were building inside a giant cave until all that was left was us, and Eddie.
And they challenged the Brotherhood.
Not an ounce of damage was dealt to these
He was
lads.
no match to our 5 gamers hyped up on power gum, and as I approached his
I'm
dead
gonna shoot you in the
corpse,
wiener and run away. Ha, get fucked!
knowing that I just ended the entire gang war that was started from me naked bare knuckle brawling one of his peons, I would take his head back as a sign of my victory.
I can't carry anymore.
I'd like to thank the brave soldiers for their help in that mission tonight to give Only Fangs their first big victory in Azeroth, sending the world of Warcraft and all of its pussy NPC gangs a message that this guild, full of legitimate morons, will one day conquer all.
Nice. Oh yeah, dude. It's a beautiful story, man. Absolutely
Attention
beautiful
gamer.
story. All right. Do we want to watch episode 4? Surely we want to play some Gamba game. Surely we want to play some Gamba game. At the very least, I'm going P. Maybe we'll watch some more. Phenomenal sauce so far. Again, if you are enjoying it, show some love to my mans. Rav, phenomenal. Here you go. Boom, boom, boom. That's the link. Juice them up. Make sure you like the vids. Sub to them. Show them some love, all right? All right. I'm going to go Pete, and we will be right back after a quick message from our sponsors.
This program is about unsolved mysteries. What you are about to see is not a news broadcast. December 15th, 2022. A seemingly innocent Christmas photo. In it, a pair of newlyweds and their adopted special needs child. But in reality, a sick and twisted plot by a Napoleonic madman hell-bent on hiding his true height. Meet Markstrom, a broadcaster on the 50/50 streaming platform known as Twitch. A man who goes out of his way to tell people he's 5 foot 10 inches tall. But in reality, this minuscule marksman stands a mere 5 feet 2 inches tall. Sources close to Markstrom tell us he will do anything to keep that secret.
Yeah, bro. So this guy, right, he pays me to do a lot of his video and social content, and he's very adamant about markers in the background that can be used to compare to his real height. Even stuff like a pencil on a desk, it can't be left in. Because think about it, like a number 2 Dyson Ticonderoga pencil, its dimensions are online. It's too easy to look it up and like, Trish, hold up! Yeah, I'm doing that clip for the thing I was telling you about. Yeah, I got, you picked up the bunion ointment? Hey, can you cut this part?
We sent this photo to a lab for analysis.
I had my team analyze the picture that was sent in. Assuming the phone we see is an iPhone Pro Max, we were able to calculate the pixel length coefficient of the image, and that wound up being 720 to the power of 3K bitrate. Using that coefficient and measuring the length of Markstrom's neck, we were able to determine that his neck is measuring at 19.43 inches. The average human male neck is 15.2 inches, which tells us that at a minimum there are 4 inches added to the height of Markstrom in this photo. And trust me, I know about adding 4 inches to things.
All right. Yo, bro. Oh, man. Whiskey's hard-hitting investigative journalism is wasted on us. This should have been the next 60 Minutes special. True and real. True and real. All right. Let's play some games. Listen, I'm as bricked up as I can be for WoW personally. If the Rob videos didn't get you in the mood, I don't know what will. All right. So tomorrow we conquer Azeroth. 1-1s. 1-1s. Get our Gamba on, baby. You guys are gonna make me buy this game? Jubbed up. Surely not. We're gonna keep playing the demo for now.
What did
for
I
sure.
just watch? MSTV plays.
What didn't you watch? Dan, good morning. Thank you very much. Holy hell. 64 months. I appreciate it. Guys, can I get some MSTV plays in the chat from my man, Mr. Dan Giesling, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you for the resub. Good morning. Happy Fridays, little brother. Can we get a shout for Dan, please? See what Dan's been up to in the world of broadcasting.
On the flip side, there will be a solution that, look, if you don't, and I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to Comcast. If you don't think this will be rectified, Comcast, guess what? Comcast, business internet, 99.9% uptime. Hit you with the debate on that one.
No, that's not what I like to see. That is not what I like to see, man. Internet issues? No, man. I will let the record show that in our podcast episode last night, I did spend a significant amount of time desecrating the name of Comcast. Instead of all of the homies out there struggling, I will say. Move to Markstrom's neighborhood, get fiber. I think that's really the only logical solution at this point. We'll see you when you're here. You know what I mean? Let a brother know. I'm happy to help you with the move. We'll knock it out, no problem. Couple of fit, strapping young bucks. No problem. Easiest move of our lives. Just let a brother know. It'd be my pleasure. Is he threatening to neuter people? I don't think that. I think it was more of like a cutting the cord type, you know? Cable cutters, you know what I mean? That's what they call them. People who are no longer paying for cable. Surely that wasn't some incredibly savage veiled threat. Yeah, all my homies hate Comcast, man. Unfortunate. Truly unfortunate. I hope the situation is rectified soon, TM. Good God, are we Gamba today or not? This is a groundhog stall day. Hey, man. Listen, sometimes important things come up, all right? Nothing's more important than friends, all right? Don't you fret. We're going to get there. We are going to get there. I do love not having to think about the internet. I'll be honest. As a broadcaster, I did the whole wake up and not know if I'm able to stream thing. Awful. The worst feeling in the world. Was not good for the business, wasn't good for the stream, wasn't good for the mental health. Mostly the latter. That felt bad. It's because it's so frustrating. Beyond frustrating, right? So. I've told this story before, but Mrs. Pudini and I soaked Comcast for a G-bar plus lawn repair when they dug into our yard illegally last summer. Pog. Gotta hit them where it hurts, right in the pocket. I told myself I'll have dinner when I'll get back to work after Mark finishes this next run. I've been sat here for 2 hours now. That is super unlucky. I'm sorry. I don't mean to decimate your day. My fault. My fault. Which one did we hit? We did hit the 10 banger. We hit the 10 banger this morning. Today is the last opportunity for 10 and 20 bangers because tomorrow we are going to have holiday alerts enabled. That is correct. Yeah, that was brutal, man. Super happy to have... No! There will be no clip posting of the 10 banger. You're either here for it or you're not. It's not how this works. It's not how this works. You got to tune in. All right. Let's get in there, boys. What do you guys want to listen to today? Yesterday's playlist was pretty good, but I kind of forget what we were listening to. I was enjoying it, though. I want to say it was like Greta Radio, right? Safari Song Radio. It was good. Let's try it out. How does the Gamba work? There's variation in the alerts where when you gift subs in bulk quantities, whether it's 5, 10, or 20 currently, there are alternate variations. One of them is a low 5% variation. For each of those, you could get three different things. No, for 20, it's only 2 different things. But for 5 and 10, it's 3 different options. If you hit the 5%, it is usually a meme version with someone else's face injected into an already existing scene, and that means that I have to pay those out. So it's a bit of a pull on the old Gamba machine, and if they hit, then I have to gift back the same amount. I defended Teddy. I know you did. I know you did. And I will say, and I mentioned this earlier today, I watched Teddy go through the code that I have on my computer and test it, and they did come up. And then, of course, the very first 10 banger this morning hit successfully. Absolutely unreal. Absolutely unreal. No, because it worked on the code that I had without having to swap it. Was not fixed overnight, I promise you. Seen it with my own 2 eyes. I would be the first to accuse Teddy of that. Unfortunately, I cannot. I must defend Ted here. It feels bad, trust me, but I must defend Ted. Yeah, unlucky. Unlucky. Yeah, the timing was just absolutely spectacular. So there is a 20 banger. Our good friend Whiskey Jack is inside of said alert. It may happen. It may not. We may not see it until January. Time will tell. We have a run going right now. Let's get after it. We have a boss to beat. We're at a pretty late stage right here, and I'm feeling good about our character. So we have 6 gold. I think we can delete a symbol. This will also let us take a look at what we got, which feels good. A lot of energies. We got some gold. There's nothing like really broken. I think what we learned on this run is that the charger is very strong. I think we're just going to kill like the low shield. And we feel good about that. We don't have any bullshit in our setup right now. I'm feeling good. We could potentially buy a symbol for 6 gold, but I think they're usually more expensive than 6. So maybe we fight a couple of the lobies and then go to buy if we have gold available to us. Is that a plan, or do you guys want to buy symbol now? 1-1 buy symbol now, 2-2 fight an enemy first. Let's get it. Spin me up, baby. Okay, so this is the guy with the leaves. This is a pain in the ass. Hitting for 7. Where's our charger? Up here? I've seen better. Okay, that's not bad. We're going to pop the charger. This gets love, which means this gets love. So that's a 2-2. Right? So 2 on the block, 2 on the spikes. We go for the heal. Blocking for 5. I don't know if we actually take the hit here. We need to test this. The burn versus the existing shield. We do. All right. It's good to know. Can we get the heal? Surely. We do. It's like it never happened. So that's 3-3. This is a 2-1. We don't need that. I think we're just going 3-3 here. We'll take a look at the store real quick. And we're against the burn guy, man. Yeah, I think we have to take this right now. Oh, this is epic. Deal 0 damage. Damage +2 for each surrounding symbol. That seems pretty good too. So let's think about this. Surrounding is all of them, right? Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in theory, it could do 16 damage if it has a middle slot. That's pretty good, and its energy cost 0. That's pretty insane. That is pretty insane, chat. Yeah, we'll move the cam, sorry. That's pretty nuts, dude. The problem is it's a 2-hitter. We can only get 2 more gold. We can't buy this, unfortunately. We cannot buy this. Unlucky. Jubbed up. So that makes our choice a little easier. But I do think we buy this.
40 months.
This makes sense.
Feel like
especially,
I just shared 39 yesterday. D.
It's almost like that happened, yes. Thank you very much. I appreciate the 40. Good morning. I think that just has to happen, chat. Nice. Pretty good turn. Takes more damage here. 2 more from the spikes. We take nothing. Here's the burn. Hopefully it lands near our sword. Money. All right, so this is already 8 permanently. Love that. We'll take these for now. It's hitting for 9. This is really good. Spike me up, baby. It's 11 blocked. It's absolutely disgusting. We're gonna go. Then we forego the heal here. Let's deal some damage. See how this feels. I want to get that out. That's fine. I'm fine with that. 11 spike. It's huge. Feels good, man. I hit 1 year for gifted subs. That says a lot. That feels really good, man. I love hearing that, honestly. I love hearing that. It's a massive W and a huge testament to how fucking juiced out the community is. That's awesome, bro. Oh, we didn't need to use that at all. I'm kind of trolling, but that's okay. I'm going for heals here. No dice. No dice at all. These are free. 3 hits left. 10. Let's eat the leaf. It's 20%, man. We're getting a little bodied on that. The free gold felt good. This is also going to feel good. Boom. Nice, easy 10 banger. It's not attacking. I think we could be lethal here. We'll see. Uh, 6, 8. Nah. 10, 12. Not lethal. That's okay. We'll look for the heal. Nice. And we're taking gold. And let's take a peep real quick. Another one of these. Mid. Maybe we grab this bad boy. I don't know. We still have that store for symbols, so maybe we hang on to the gold we have. Yeah. I think that makes the most sense. Brings them down to 2. Or 5, I mean. Okay, we're going to catch a burn here. That's good. Hopefully, it's only 1, so hopefully it lands on our juicer. It's not even on the field. It's unlucky. All good. We catch the heal there. It's awesome. So all we have to do is 3 damage. We can do this, and that should give us another heal. Nice. We only need to leave 1 left over. Gold, gold, gold. Bandana, sweet Louisiana. Okay. This all feels like a win. That's going to deal the final damage. Juice. Okay. I don't think there's anything we need to delete right now, chat. That's the crazy thing. So I think we take the gold. We have 10 gold. We can hit the symbol store. Nice. And I'm glad we did. So which do we prefer here? This is 6 damage, 20% chance to deal 2 extra damage and recover 2 HP. 20% chance for each HP gem appearing. This is just 12 damage, ignore block. Why tomorrow 24-hour stream? Season of Discovery, my brother. Yeah, I think we go here because we don't have any gems right now. That feels really good. Yeah, it's very juiced. Very juiced. Keep block right now. Surely we get that anyway. We do. Gang, gang. Free heal. I'm the best. We're getting through the block anyway, so that's fine. W. Bow. That covers our issue for the attack incoming. We hit it with that. That's 2, 3, 3. Then we just go gold on the last one here. Is that greedy? Nah, I think it is actually greedy. This guy seems like he might be juiced. We got a burn incoming. Possible upgrade on the weapon. Show it over here. Ah. He threw it with a strong hand. It's unlucky. Only hitting for 0, blocking for 15. So let's deal some damage here. Boom. 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 Gold and one of these 2 bangers. Feels pretty good. 36. 15 block. Potential to do the unblocked damage. Oh, yeah. Hoggies. Charge me up, boy. Might as well try. Doesn't really matter. It's not gonna make a difference here. Attacking for 9. Dealt with. Swing. There's still 10 blocks. I think it's boom, boom, boom. Nice. Love that. Lucky hero. That is correct. Big Gamba game. My wife gave my son 3 apples yesterday, but guess who got to change a 3-apple diaper? Good Lord, I've washed my hands 3 times. Oh, that is awesome, dude. We just got to deal 2. Do we get the Knight's Sword? I feel like it's such a mid upgrade. I think we probably skip it. W. It feels pretty good. Yeah, it's a big one. Very nice. How do you like them apples? Okay, dude. That's toxic. That's toxic. Oh, the Giga Burn! This thing's going through the roof, boys. I love that. Hell yeah. What is this? After receiving damage 5 times. So we don't want to deal low damage here. Big dam only. I think that's fine. Nice. Didn't get the heal. Not worth. 9 gold right now. Whoa. Oh, it's a 1x consume. It's a heal. Rainbow energy. When the symbol is on the wheel, it resists the debuff of adjacent symbols. I think it's important to actually get this at this point. I know that feels bad, but I think it's true. And we're going to save the gold. Because there's going to be turns here, especially during this combat, where I'm not going to want to swing. I think that makes sense. A lock. That would be so shit. Don't lock this. Don't lock this. Thank God. What's your story? It's 11. It's 14. One of these will give me the last block, right? This guy here. I think that feels good. Just make sure that we're fully blocked. Let's do this for more spikes. Nah. Trash. Yeah, Flea is so good, man. It's Donnie Thornberry, baby. Don't get it twisted, you know? Do not get it twisted. Are we lethal? We don't have our big juicer, actually. Unlucky. Let's get blocky with it. That's 13. Oh, we could have done that. I'm trolling. Nice. Another charger? +2 for each sword symbol on the wheel. I feel like that's really good with what we have right now, chat. Thoughts? 1-1 to purchase, 2-2 pass. I forgot Flea was Donnie Thornberry. It's such a good vibe. What's up, Rated? How you doing, dude? Welcome, homie. All right, we caught. Yeah. That's a lot of swords. That's 12 damage right now, actually. Shoosh. We don't have any energy, but it would have been cool. Can't win them all. Nice. Big block, big block, big block. All right, juice up my burn. Juice up my burner. Where's my burner? That was not my burner. We probably can finish here. Surely. That's 16 right there. That feels good. So we did get the juice. That gave us more burn and it juiced my sword up. That's awesome. W. Let's hit this. We eat the burn, but we get the heal, of course. Damn. Of course. God damn, dude. Hello? Or not. All right. No heals. That's okay, though. We'll take this. And we put them in the dirt. Boom. It's a good turn. It's a good combat stage. Another one of these could be really good, actually. Fuck. We know these cost. We're not full health. We're like pretty far off, so this is not as valuable. And then this thing is just gonna make the other one even better. So, and they cost 7, so 6 gold doesn't feel like it's worth either. Yeah, I think that's a W. What's up, Damo? How you doing, big dog? Oh yeah, see, we're going crazy here. Thank you, bro. I appreciate the resub. Good morning.
Smells like sex in here.
You're goddamn right. It's a juicy boy. Clearly a heal. It's 14. So this is a freebie. We start using these immediately. And then this is 14. That's 12. Where's our other healer? There. Okay. Then one of these will block. Chat, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're a little nasty. We are, how you say, a little nasty. Oh my god. That's a lot of damage. Oh yeah. So he's gonna heal 15. Not if we're lethal, kid. Not if we're lethal. Yeah, I think we are. I think we are lethal. We are. W. 3 left. We do have the potential to heal here. So it's going to be there. Here for another heal. We catch it. Amazing. Then we finish. Yeah, I think we're juicing, chat. I think we're definitely juicing. 5 HP pots. This could be really clutch. I think we take this. I think we actually take that. All right. This is the last stage before the final boss. So where do we want to go here? All attack symbol damage -1. It's fine. It's not a big deal at all. We get a delete symbol. Do we have any bullshit? I don't think so. That's the problem, is we don't really have any bullshit we'd want to delete. Everything feels so useful right now. I mean, so, like the 2 damage iron sword feels bad, but it's another sword, you know? Like, I mean, we can use it to keep us trim here, I think. It's fine. Choose a symbol to copy. Holy fuck, bud. I get a bonus? It's this one, because it's going to be in the initial state. It's definitely the Heart Lacerator, right? Lacerator. For sure, right? Because it's another sword. Yeah, that's definitely it. I think that's definitely it. Now, the nail's nice. We've been dealing good damage. Charger. We can buy another charger, though. Me too, Phil. Me too, bro. There we go, Heart Lacerator here. The no block is just crazy to me. Let's fight 2 shitters, and then maybe we delete symbol at the end if they give us something. You know what I mean? It's totally possible they give us something shit. Damn. It locked one of our slashies. Okay, so it's hitting for 14. Can we handle that first, maybe? We did not get our good shield, which feels bad here. We can only block half of it. That's amazing. I wish we had that resurrection coin. It's fucking insane, dude. Okay. I think we're swinging at this point. Get 1 block there. This is a heal potentially. I think we're just dealing as much damage as possible here. So that's 15. And then it's 11, 11. Oh, this is technically 12 right now. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, that's big damn, dude. Maybe I should have kept it on the board for the sake of burning. I don't know. For leveling it. Maybe. Hard to say. It's gonna lock something again. Jesus. Thank God. Big. We don't have the big swords. We don't have to worry about sword usage here. We catch the heal. I love that. 14. We're going to use this for the heal. That'll get us to 14. No heal, unfortunately. That's fine, though. Let's see. We don't have the burn boy. We don't get any juice out of that, unfortunately. It's probably going to be 1, 2, 3. Maybe it's the gold. With the burn on it, it's definitely the gold. So we're getting some really good shit in here now. That's hype. I don't think we need to heal right now. We're chilling. Potentially lethal next turn. Let's see. He's got 4 burns coming out, Monka. Hey, that's a level up. Love it. Charger? Big money on the charger. Holy. Had a burn on it. I didn't notice. It's unlucky. Let's see. That's a freebie. That's locked. All right, so it's going to be this. Then this. Then this, probably. Nice. Premium. Absolutely premium. Nah, heal shield is only going to be for like a little bit. Heal shield we're not getting a lot of sauce out of because we don't have the HP gems. All right, nice. Should be done here. Yeah. We have both of these. It's done. So that feels good. Do we want to try and heal anything? This feels good. Free gold. Love it. We need 2 remaining, so let's go gold. Potential heal. Didn't get the heal. And then it's boom boom. Anything we want to buy for 4? See, like I said, we could buy another charger here. I think we do buy another charger. I know that's kind of crazy, but I think that's true. Yes, sick. That's hot. I like that. All right, boom. Boom. GG. Perfect. We're very low on gold. Take the gold, maybe. We're 21 out of 22, actually. Now, let's take the max HP. Because if we use the potion, then we're really in there. I don't think we have any bad symbols still. If I was going to delete a symbol right now, it's probably... This little 2-banger feels bad now to have. Right? Definitely feels bad to have. Very bad value. You guys want to delete this? I'd be down to delete this thing, honestly. No, the nail is good. Why do you not like the nail? The nail is phenomenal. Adding spikes when you're shielding and then they take the damage? Like, that's fucking crazy, dude. You're absolutely cooked for not liking the nail. I haven't needed to, but it's so good. We will need to use it. It's just situational. Yeah, this iron sword is shit. That's fine. Let's delete now. Trust in the nail, bro. Trust in the nail. Cursing symbols. Please work. Let's go, baby. But now these are maybe not gonna work. Gold. Oh! Oh! No heal. Nice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we use this before we use any of the other swords. Boom shakalaka. Oh, we caught the... Oh, no. That was 10 symbols already. Jesus Christ. Please work. Thank God. That would have felt terrible. All right. These are all free now. Doesn't matter the order. So we have 1 left. What do we want to do? It's a big chunk. Nice. It's a good first turn. Almost 40 damage. Hot. And fully blocked. Give me your RNG here. Nice. Actually really good. Work? Hell yeah. Work? Hell yeah, dude. And heal. Fan. Unlucky. Yeah, it seems good. Down to 35. Spin. No, dude. Oh. Yeah, I think it's perma deleted. That is so trash. Thank God we had 2. Holy fuck, I'm glad we had 2. Full health feels good. Should be fine. Gonna lock one here. I think that's okay. Yeah, the reason we leave the energy is because we don't want it to be like every 10 symbols used, it's gonna curse 2 random. So using an energy unnecessarily to attack for like 2 more just feels really bad when we have things that swing for way higher. You feel me? All right. So we're not close to the next curse. We're fine to just go crazy here, and we'll finish with something. Jesus. Puts him at 1. So we just need to have 1 energy left over so we can go boom, boom, boom. And then we gold, gold, gold. Anything crazy? Yeah, that's really good. That's crazy. This shield is fire, bro. I think we might buy this. 5 block, remove all debuffs from surrounding symbols. That's insane. Yeah, that's juiced. I love that. Okay, GG. We're 27 of 27. Let's take the 6 gold. Yeah, no bullshit, bro. It killing that is so disheartening, man. It could have deleted so many things in here that I wouldn't have been upset about. Thank God we got a double. Holy. That's actually nuts. All right, chat. I gotta pee again. Sorry. I love you. We'll be right back.
Ты готов сыграть?
Да.
Подожди. Миш, у меня для тебя одно важное признание. В отличие от тебя 3-летнего, я 40-летний лоб играть в шахматы не умею. Поэтому мы тебе нашли достойного противника. Я приглашаю в эту студию 12-го чемпиона мира по шахматам, международного гроссмейстера, заслуженного мастера спорта СССР Анатолия Карпова.
All right. Let's get in there. This is the run, by the way. This is the run, chat. 1-1s if you're a believer. 1-1s if you're a believer. This is the run, ladies and gentlemen. Any homies that are going to be on SOD launch and want to secure jewels for me, since I won't be home to make a character? Very nice thought. If someone wants to do that for our homie Jules, I'd appreciate it. Thank you. So this is burn. For each burned symbol, damage received is -1. Interesting. Okay. So it actually pays to take these. That's interesting. It's 3 right now. So if I just take this on the chin and then heal. Damn. That's 1 less. Okay. That's 0 less. Rocked. Rocked. Blocking for 14. This is a freebie. Suck my ass. What a great song. Ooh. I think we have enough block right now, honestly. I'm like pretty happy with the amount of block we have. They're all pretty good. I think we just saved the money. Yeah, I do think this is going to be the most damage. This feels good to use because now it's 19 spikes. Fully blocked, 19 spikes. It's hot. Boom. Nice. Chargers are in good spots. Love that. Beauty. Hitting for 16 here. Son of a bitch. It's 8 block and 5. This is free. This is free. This is free. It's actually so crazy. +4 for each attack type symbol surrounding. It's 0 energy cost. It's either that or we just take this for right now. Take 3 less damage here. Might be the call. I don't have the shield to remove debuffs right now. That's the problem, dude. We didn't pull. I don't think this is that good, honestly. I'm gonna go here. Try and be diligent. I don't think we're swinging with either of these. Maybe this one, actually. Get this to 12. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Make up for some of the gold. It's fine. Spin. That's fine, actually. That's 2. 2, 1, meh. It's gonna block. Let's just try to heal, maybe. That's a freebie. We go freebie, that's fine. 6. 1, 2. What's the store looking like, man? Oh, another one of these. These things are crazy. Deal 9 damage. Deal -1 per use. Just to leave the hill. Like, I could finish this thing right now, but we don't need to. We don't need to waste that gold. We're chilling. We're big chilling. I do want to try and cop a heal, though. It's either that or we just, like... He's not going to attack next turn. He's just blocking, so we don't even need to spike him. Yeah, let's do this for the heal. And this for the potential heal. Sick titties, bro. Awesome. W. Double heals. Lock an item. Damn, dude. I really needed that one. Lol. Yes. Yes, indeed, boy. Give me my gold. Wait. What? Oh, we got a Gamba roll for sure. All right, this is gonna give us 3 to 12 here, boys. Wait, hold on, dude. Hold on. We're gonna buy this first. 50% off everything. It's a goddamn fire sale, ladies and gentlemen. Right, we have 8. Perfect. Boom! Consume. Now. We caught that. Oh, but this costs an energy to use, bro. Oh, what a scam, dude. Ah, what a scam. Ah, we just got scammed, dude. Fuck. I hate getting scammed, dude. That's okay. We don't need to finish him right now, surely. We don't need to finish him. Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? Yeah, nothing bad's gonna happen. All right, sick. I got 9 gold. I didn't buy the things that I want to buy, but that's fine. We'll buy next round, surely. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. The city of angels. Oh my god. Wait, was it only that turn on the card? Oh, I thought it was like the entire like. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. All right, we might have misplayed. It's a maybe. I'm not gonna say it's a certain. We might have misplayed. It could go either way when you think about it. It could go either way when you think about it. For sure. For sure. Like I did that day, take me to the place I love, and take me all the way. Could go either way. Yeah, I think I'm done trying to cheese this guy. I think we're gonna end her there. I think that's I'm just gonna take my dub and keep moving. Ooh, full health? I like full health. To believe that buddy out there, it's hard to believe that I'm all alone. This is it. This is the run, boys. This is the run. No misplays. Here we go. Woo! God damn, chill. Jesus! Like I did that day. Take me to the place I love. Damn, I get nothing off of that. That's bullshit. Take me all the way. Yeah. Little freebie. We're blocked up. That's not it. What's that store looking like? I could buy both of these right now. Say I won't. I said say I won't. I said say I won't. $12? 5 is so fucking shit, dude. $12. We take the gold, I think. Nah, let's not be greedy. All right, we swing for 4. That's fine. Okay, here we go. First. Give me a good spin. Big money, big money, big money. The fuck was that? Free shield with spike. Love that. We're in there. Boom, 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 boom. 10 shield, 10 spike. We're chilling. We are big chilling. All right, we juice them down. Little 12 banger. Bang, bang. What's the store looking like, actually? Trash. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Unlucky. good turn. It's a good turn. He eats more. Love that. The spikes are negating his heal, which feels really good. I want to use as many symbols as possible because of this thing, so... These bad boys are clutching. Raging Cluths. Raging Cluths. It's not bad. Love that. If we start here, this is 16 damage. That feels really nice. Then we bang this one out. Boom, shaka laka laka. It's a freebie. I really would like to get rid of this quickly. But we have to use this. We have to, unfortunately. What's this at 16 on the block? Puts him down to 44. Feeling pretty good about that. So he hits for 3. NBD. Ooh, no chargers. Yikes. It hits, thankfully. He's hitting for 22 here, boys. We have 4 to deal with. We're not going to deal much damage here, are we? That's okay. 8. 13. We can do 16, 19, and hope for 2 heals. I think that's all we can do. Because I don't think this is going to be 14 and 12. It's 26. And 12 is 38. That puts him at 10. Oh, we can only do 2 anyway. So I think that's the wise man's choice, unfortunately. Take it on the chin. It's fine. Fine. Hitting for 20. We could finish here, potentially. Let's see. It's only 18. Shit. No heal feels so bad, dude. $31. Give me a good spin. I need a real good spin here. So much shit is frozen, dude. Come on, man. Holy hell, dude. It's 3. 4 to deal with. 16? $19 and 2. Is that worth for 2 HP? Probably not. These are the 4. This is probably what I'm using right here. This grouping right here. Puts him to 15. I'm at 20. He's going to hit for 14. I blocked 6. Take 8. Puts us to 12. He's at 21. With 14 block. Oh, this is bad. Jesus fucking Christ. Charger's in a terrible spot. We're like 1 mana off from winning here. Only have 2 mana. I'm not sure how we win. Yeah, we are not lethal. It's okay, you did your best. We are not lethal. But we do 16 here, which is nice. Would have been better the other way, but that's still fine. Need to swing with that first, but that's okay. So he's at 9. He's gonna heal a lot here. That's 16. We need the one that is gonna let us live regardless. This could juice up. 29. So we have to be lethal here, otherwise we lose and we don't get the unblockable. Somehow we don't get that, and this is Charger's frozen. Fucking incredible. Thankfully, we have enough mana to make it happen, I think. It's this. It's this. And it's that. And it's GG. Told you it was the one, boys. There it is. Yes, sir. First dub, son. Absolute W, man. That feels awesome. Sick. First W, man. I'm looking forward to get my new SP. 10 pounds a month for 1,000. That's insane, Lors. Holy hell, dude. That's so hype. Sorry I didn't say that sooner. That's fucking sick, dude. Nah, no need to worry, Dirty Mick. We had it the whole time. Right, chat? 1-1s. I think we earned ourselves another Rav video and some lunch. Agreed? Surely agreed. Bro, this video or this dinner that Alexander made last night is so good, man. I think it's like the best meal she's cooked in a very long time. She took a recipe and she kind of just like improved upon it, and it came out fucking amazing. This is the dish. Let me juice it up. So this is what it looks like. It's white sticky rice with chicken thighs on top, with pickled red onion, pickled carrots, sesame seeds, and a homemade sauce with gochujang, honey, soy sauce, and a little rice wine vinegar. Absolutely insane. Absolutely fire. Life-changing stuff, lads. Yeah. 10 out of 10. Phenomenal flavor profile.
Previously on my 12
Oh, you know I eat those cold leftovers, son. You know I'm about that life. Oh, it's like having a meal 2 different ways. Like you have it hot that night, next day, cold leftovers, like a whole new meal. Lunch at 10:30. A, I've been up since 5. Don't get it twisted. B, I'm lifting like an absolute animal, and my metabolism is through the roof. And every second of every day, I could eat. You know what I mean? Hopefully that clears things up.
To find joy again through video games by taking breaks from being told to buy nooses on Amazon from League players to make the best hardcore WoW documentary series in the Eastern Kingdoms. I got in a naked slap battle with a dagger douche which sparked a historically large gang war. I became the biggest hitman in Westfall, killing every last red bandana little bitch until one finally showed me where I could find their leader. I teamed up with my first guildie for a covert group operation to enter the dead mines and take down the leader of their cute little book club, which was a great success and the first step toward putting OnlyFangs on the map. Turns out our triumph in the dead mines was followed by some dark times for the guild. Some of us were finding out the hard way that they aren't the only thing who can summon slaves to do their slaughtering. Others were learning that if something casts a single spell for 12 seconds, it's probably not gonna feel nice when it comes out.
Fire demo.
Young Jeffy learned that Horde city guards will attack you from bumfuck Egypt, and then others who had add-ons making their mini-map look dank and their action bars look like a lost and found table seemingly forgot to make use of the most important add-on, their eyeballs, and I think the realities of hardcore WoW was taking its toll on the well-being of the guild. This resulted in an emergency meeting where we all got called into the principal's office to hear this.
How many people have died in the past day? Do you guys even give a
Howard was struggling as well. You see, after news got out that he attended the Van Cleef gangbang, let's just say he was absolutely drowning in pig puss, but these Westfall hogs clearly aren't tested, so he was having gonorrhea shits every few seconds like they were hiccups but with herpes. I was starting to learn more about how the WoW community behaves. For example, when someone has a tag on a quest mob you need, they will either A, ignore you because they are a Chinese bot, or B, total Giga Chad stop their kill in the middle of the fight. CC the Barney cosplaying Murloc while they remember how to invite other people to their little murder date so you can get credit, and I think these are the people who should be recognized. Anyways, our fearless guild leader decided to reward me for not dying by making my weapon look like a flaming hot Cheetos kebab, and even though as a hunter this effectively would do nothing for me, the style points had me treating every fight like I was recording flashy kills for a Halo 2 montage. I had some loose ends to tie up in the 50 Shades of Grey forest, starting with the genocide of these thugs who had a fetish for saying weird shit as you killed them. But in reality I was there to apparently grow old and die wondering how the hell to do this quest I was on. I euthanized at least 2 baker dozen of those shitters. My mini-map looks like the grammar police had a group orgy on it. Looking into this bowl wasn't exactly helpful.
how hard I should get?
And these books were trying to grab a handful of dwarf dick every time I walked by. I decided to just move on, an uneducated man, and challenge myself to what my guide warned me was a quest that is too hard to solo, and I soon found out that's because it's almost impossible to not die of boredom watching this short King Joe Biden just walk around in circles trying to remember his own name for 20 minutes, looking for some old pelvis bone only to remember he left it at his side hoe's house. I gave him the name of a dementia medicine and decided I had about enough of Dark Shore and onto a city named Astronar, emphasis on the ass. But I was here for one thing, and that was to help my homeboy cure his bitch of some crippling STD he gave her. The initial gamer fuel we tried didn't seem to do shit, so he had me go to a little swamp island to pick up a glowing Godzilla Tic Tac. I'm not sure why the horn dog thought this would work, but here is where I also learned this was a daughter-father relationship, which makes this whole situation a bit strange. But if he's gonna be loyal to one hoe in a town that is just crawling with local talent, I guess I can look past incest and go pick some sparkling pond pubes for us to try. That didn't do shit for the entitled hoe, so I was like, sorry Mr. White Moon, your weird quasi-illegal sexy stepdaughter kink you had going on is just gonna have to stay on pause, as I gave them the Dr. Disrespect proverbial firm handshake and peaced out of there. You see, I booked a carnival cruise back to the other continent instead, where I generously handed out some high-level hunter tips to a normie. I made a quick pit stop in Pearl Harbor because some drunk shit stain who survived the Titanic was in town telling his story, and I wanted to know if Rose's ass was as dank as it was in the movie, but all he would say was,
I'll need a fresh drink if I'm to get a handle on this hangover and continue my tale.
and as someone who attended at least 1 year of college, I knew just how to fix that situation. It was around this time where I think I survived
Little
my
hair of the
first
dog.
assassination attempt. Now I want to note that if you ever see someone struggling out in the world because some giant terrifying pew bush of algae whose favorite game is apparently peekaboo wanted you to euthanize a bunch of ratchet rabbits, the best thing to do is run up there and give her some emotional support. Yes, you could help, but you know how the saying goes, buy a man a fish he eats for a day, let a rogue die from over pulling their role of priest when they go again. But the whole point of this trip, and the reason I had to leave my incest fetish homie so urgently, was to visit this Make-A-Wish city that I stopped by in as Keanu Reeves' last episode, because Howard was starting to look a bit dated, like he was in dire need of the latest iOS update, so we agreed to me getting a hall pass if it meant me teaching him new tricks, and I knew exactly who I wanted to use it on.
Oh yeah.
I knew from using my toilet time by reading hardcore WoW forums that this particular pig doesn't fuck around, so I thoughtfully played it pretty well, dazing him and then putting the bacon over ice, to which he still came out and slapped me for half my health before eventually agreeing to be my bitch.
Holy fuck, that's scary.
I was starting to worry I would enjoy having such a powerful pig too much, and that a tough breakup conversation was in store.
What's up, Snickers?
Psych,
Good
I
morning.
named this smelly bastard Lil Slave and tried everything in my power to get his ass killed, only for Blizzard's buggy ass code to make everything attack me instead. The second I got what I needed from him, I commanded him to run in the lake and drown himself. I reunited with Howard, held up on my end of the deal, and guiltily told him about my infidelity. I could see the look in his eyes, and even though I didn't agree, I knew this was something he had to do.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Until some fucking good Samaritan decided to come and completely shit on Howard's glory. But we all know who would have won that fight, right guys? But Howard's revenge aside, it was a big day for us as we had to attend our first streamer guild meeting. I was excited to be a part of such an elite group until the meeting consisted of 3 hours of mind-numbing yelling, mainly coming from some guy named Russell, so I had to outplay that mechanic and then try to sneak out. But Howard's growing fame had me busted, and I wasn't going to deny him pets from this chick, so I went back and learned my lesson and never tried to sneak out of that meeting again.
A few moments later.
We might have to get out of here.
You know, I'm really upset about
We
my
might
whole
have to get out
pizza
of here.
party Friday thing.
I
Getting moved
don't
to Monday,
care,
but listen,
Seer.
That is entirely unacceptable behavior, Chance, and I completely agree.
Like, I'm having such a bad day. Like, I 4,000
Rav's
subs.
out
but,
here too.
You know, like,
Rav's vibing, dude.
But in my defense, it's because I heard Papa Soda say this.
And target dummies are required from now on.
So I spent the rest of the meeting leveling my engineering, and considering I started that ear bludgeoning experience where I had to apologize to my headphones afterwards, I came out of it with some dank ass shades.
What's up, Chubbs?
Plus,
Good morning, bud.
engineering turned out to be the bee's knees, considering on deadly 4-packs after I nuked the little gray ball sack in the back, I can hit a fat AOE wombo combo with my man-made dynamite straight Hiroshima style. And since this is just a WoW Pro Tips channel full of info that Pussy Boy Ampy would never know, here's another one. When you are running past a class who can give buffs, turning around to help them kill their mob will psychologically outplay them into giving you their buffs without even having to ask. It works every time. For example, I wanted this mage's intellect buff, easy goddamn peasy, just help him nuke that bird and voila, you have your buff. Anyways, it was time for me to lose my Duskwood virginity, which in this case meant having to turn the brightness on my screen just about to max settings so I could
Holy
see more than
fuck,
10
dude.
feet in front of me. Turns out Fitch's BFF is now a hermit who needs help wiping his own ass, not to mention Joe Biden's speechwriter lives out here.
I can't escape them. Monsters in Ravenhill? And oh, couldn't be. Only harmless jitters.
I quickly learned that while in the US you drive on the right side of the road and in some EU countries you get the left side of the road, but in Duskwood you stay the fuck off the road entirely because of a big walking
Interesting
Godzilla sperm
Snickers.
cell named Stitches who kills more World of Warcraft gamers than the concept of loneliness itself. He is so deadly that one of the 4 hardcore servers
You doing the whole bit with like the cup and the straw and the fucking leaves and the little pocket and the side pour and the all that? You doing all that?
was literally named after him, and you can always tell when he's around because you'll walk by some bitch and notice she stopped and turned around to see what happens to you, and that's when you should immediately know that the patrolling jizz rag is close. And while me and Howard might not be the heroes that Darkshire wants, tonight, we would be the heroes that they need. Attention gamers, previously on my hardcore WoW journey and only
These are good. These are very solid. I mean, this is something, but these have been solid. There are 10 of them right now. We're on number 5. I think we probably are going to leave these for another day unless you're absolutely insistent on watching one more. I'll take 1-1s for one more, but it's going to have to be an overwhelming majority here. Holy hell. All right, one more. All right, one more.
Fangs.
And then we'll be halfway through the saga. All right? Which is a good start for tomorrow. Okay?
Visited the land of the big sexy elves to help an old...
We hit the Alex Gamba literally this morning. And it was magical. It was truly magical. We hit the Alex Gamba this morning. And we have still not seen the Whiskey Jack 20 banger Gamba. Today is the last day that it will exist because tomorrow we begin winter alerts. So, and we will have a brand new 5 and 10 banger for winter alerts starting tomorrow.
Old friend get his pimping business off the ground by trying to cure...
That is literally not possible, Luckless.
One of his lazy employees who was also his daughter. Howard and I had a brief breakup where I had a one-night stand with a burnt pig named Belly Grub before reuniting with my favorite black swine and letting him get his revenge. We had our first guild meeting, to which I still miss those brain cells I lost during that 3-hour Rage Yelp festival. I entered the deadly forest where a patrolling diabetic elite jizz stain...
No clips. You had to be here. That's the way it works. No clips.
Kills dozens of half AFK players every day, and I decided that I would be the one to stand up to him.
Surely this goes
Psych,
fine.
It was all for the clip. Take notes, lazy hoe. That's how to be a proper hooker. And while I promise you'll see the epic battle with the Stitch bitch soon enough, I had some dangerous matters to attend to before. I first had to find the proverbial Vladimir Putin of the Red Ridge Canyons, euthanize the rabbit and bring its paw back to some bumbling muppet, and while this mage wanted help, I wanted my glory, so my plan was to path through the low-level simp bunnies in a way where his younger ass couldn't follow, but he arrived in time to ask me to make this assassination into a group
tough fucking titties vibe
project. I remember how I felt when that Chinese bot gave me the shaft on the beach, so I let my people-pleasing personality get in the way of glory, but I figured I would get an intellect buff out of it, only to stand there waiting to be blessed like I was speaking a different fucking language before eventually deeming it a lost cause, just confirming that the biggest noobs play mages in this game.
Outstanding!
True.
Anyways, the leveling guide that my virgin ass paid money for was now telling me to skip the next quest if I lack confidence, and I'm thinking clearly Tommy Salami doesn't read the papers if he thinks that I think I'm a bitch, but I quickly learned it's because between the groups and the patrols you can quickly find yourself in a worse spot than a raw cucumber in an all-female prison, and this proved to be the case during one fight, when Howard chose to be negligent after I told him to come back to me, deciding to invite the entire neighborhood over to say hey, and this was going to be the end. I thought.
That's Monka.
My piece of shit pig was low. I had 2 on me with a caster coming, and there were logistical issues with my escape route, but that's when I remembered the wise words of Papa Sarge.
Target dummies are required.
This bought me enough time to survive, and even though Howard wasn't as lucky, a sexy elf who identifies as a cat agreed to be my interim pet until the battle was over. Needless to say, I expected more out of Howard, but I also knew I was just as much to blame for being a bad trainer. This was where I lost my macro writing virginity, jotting down 2 genius lines of Elon Musk quality code that will one day save me and my raid from Howard's occasional attitude problems, and like a true software engineer I had to test my code. Howard sendeth, Howard come backeth, I would say to ensure it would work, and after 2 minutes of feeling like a code hacker genius, I was ready to fuck up Fanglore.
Wow. Very nice.
This quest is supposed to be hard.
Do you guys remember us doing that on the Rogue? We were basically like having to work around the pats and kill the additional mobs. We were sapping, we were working our fucking dick off to get this one done. But we did it solo, because I'm a god gamer. This was actually probably one of the harder things that we did in Hardcore WoW, was this quest specifically.
But something about the adrenaline from my near-death experience and the confidence I got from writing code so good it could probably self-drive cars with a few more lines, this whole battle was easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. But me gracefully moonwalking through content was about to end as my own survival.
I feel like the randomness of what he says, just like throwing in the easy breezy beautiful cover girl, like that is the brand of autism that my brother has for sure. You know what I mean? Like they're at the same exact point on the spectrum. I feel like Logie could definitely make these videos. You know what I mean?
Was now going to rely on some random normies I hired off the streets to fight in the Red Ridge War against these trend-taking ogres, and considering our first pull was less organized than Asmongold's bedroom, I had my concerns.
Ew.
The mage was polymorphing targets with 3% health, and the warlock was playing his own solo adventure and fearing his mob into other orcs when he wasn't too busy disconnecting from the McDonald's Wi-Fi, so let's just say we weren't going to be pushing arena rating with this motley crew. But as a League of Legends player, I'm used to dealing with inbred donkey teammates, and so I figured
That's
I
true.
would just
Whiskey,
show
that's
how
true.
equipped I am to properly lead in a way that Ompi could
I'll link
only
it up
dream
after
of.
this, Steve.
Assassination numero uno was in the books, and my second task with these twerps was to loot or...
I'm so glad I never played WoW, so that you have the ability to experience it for the first time in all of its glory and wonder. Is that what you mean, Deacon?
...off of the jacked ones wearing dresses.
Surely that's what you mean.
2, 3.
But for a lack of better words, shit got real when we entered the castle. Another group was trying to rescue Fiona slay the dragon too, and I decided to be chivalrous while arranging a safe plan to...
I played this game incredibly well at the ripe, supple age of 12. I think you could probably figure it out, Deke.
...collude so that everyone would get their nut. This was great until we somehow nabbed the tag and they got pissy and decided to flee the crime scene. What started as a 2-group raid to kill a single elite mob was now a board-certified fuckfest, and there were about to be casualties. The startled Muppet was running away from us and behind walls, making any chance of receiving heals a pipe dream. He had 2 on him with 4 health when I randomly had a revelation.
Target dummies.
I pinned that shit like a tail on a donkey. Watched the focus target of Angry Orc number 4 swap.
Blind people play this game? I don't know why you even have to go with blind people like that. Just say Chuck plays this game, bro. That should tell you everything you need to know. Yo, that's because you're a fucking Giga Chad. Jube, that's why. Because you have a fat wiener, bro. You got a wild pipe. Run with a nasty crew of dogs. My boy right there. That's my fucking boy right there.
Up to it, and I'm proud to say, we all survived the epic shitfest of Stonewatch Keep. Legend has it that other group who abandoned ship is still fleeing like vaginal
Jumped
cowards
up.
to this day.
Pussy.
At this point I had to head back to the laggy city because some shit was going down in the Stormwind basement and some arrogant douchebag needed help.
You probably won't make a difference.
My
Turns
pleasure,
out
bro.
the refugee Defias shitstains from the gang war I won in Westfall were captured and being held down there to serve as the
Anyone who's happily wasted a quarter of their life playing WoW, it's my kind of person. Simple as that.
presumptuous royal family slaves, and yes, I'm allowed to say that because they were all white. The orders were to slaughter these shitters, and aside from a slight disagreement on how fast or slow we should be doing it, as if my group was a married couple arguing in the bedroom, the mission was a great success.
I must say, after a half hour, I hardly expected you to come out.
I wanted to tell that one-eyed bastard that it was actually only 23 minutes, but after having successfully led 2 teams through group content, I had some words for someone else.
Do you actually think you'll be the better hunter? Oh, dude, I'm gonna smash. Yeah, don't worry about me. I just want to show you something, okay? This is what you're up against. We're talking about clearing MC.
Now for those of you non-WoW players, his response in the form of a flex was not only like repping a proud badge of unintentional celibacy, but it was also pretty much the equivalent of showing that he scored a 1600 on his SATs and effectively no one in the world has done better. But what he didn't know was what he was up against.
Dude, yo, Rav is, what the fuck? This guy Rav is juiced.
That's right, a blushing hunter who may or may not have run out of arrows and had to resort to playing melee hunter for half the dungeon, to which I still top charts bitch, so all I'm saying is it's going to be lonely at the top, for me. Meanwhile my other guildies were throwing a raging house party in Goldshire when Papa Soda was out of town, and considering the amount of drugs and sex that was taking place, some of the officers were not happy.
We are in OnlyFans, man. Take some pride in that.
And as a role model in this guild, I just want to say I don't condone this partying behavior, and I'm disappointed in anyone who was there instead of leveling. And seeing how our fearless leader knew I was grinding my short dwarf dick off instead of partying, he met me deep in the moist marshes and gave me a gift. I didn't know how to thank him, and all I could think of was to show him that when he said,
Target dummies are required.
I listened. Now since I know my audience isn't all WoW geeks, let me explain the reason why I was jizzing my pants over this item.
It's really
For
good.
starters, it was purple quality, which outside of some rare super virginity scenarios is the best type of item you can get in the game, and second, it was a weapon. The combination of these two things meant that it would sell for over a gold to a local bow connoisseur, and I'd be 1% closer to getting my mount.
Wait. No.
Farewell.
It was also around this time that I hit level.
Do you think Soda literally shit his fucking pants when he watched this? He had to have. He had to have been so fucking angry, bro. Yo, what's up, Type? How you doing, buddy? Good morning. Holy fuck. Dude, Soda watching this had to be livid. That is wild behavior.
30. This meant I could meet up with a slender male elf sex doll in the middle of bumfuck Ashenvale to learn an
Jesus
ability called
Christ.
Feign Death. And the best way I can describe why this is valuable is that I can now tell a diabetic deformed penguin that his chick has a fatty and then be like, "Op, just kidding homie," and he won't want to beat me up anymore. If people want to ignore Howard and his contributions, I can now let them hit voicemail and say, "You will be dealing with my pig from now on." Anyways, I had one final piece of business in this fantasy land forest, and that was to finally help my homeboy cure his daughter/stripper lover of her AIDS. He claimed this was finally the medicinal fix to her whoring around. I wasn't impressed, but I couldn't stay any longer as I had to meet up with a few guildies for an organized coup against the civilized pigs in the Razor Fen Crawl, but as we were waiting I was presented with a proposal. A duel.
No fucking way. He hits the Makura.
To the death. Guildy versus guildy. Loser will have to delete their character. These are strictly prohibited in the guild, as the one and only time this happened before, Dad's reaction went something like this.
You're both at fault. You are both at fault. I do not give a
This is great.
He's a coward puff.
Oh god! Okay, I'm gonna go.
And after sinking over 50 hours of game time into this character, there was only one thing to do.
Holy fuck. Does he even have a bow? He does. He's gonna fuck this guy up, dude. If he maintains the... Oh, nice conk. He's getting more distance. Just don't get charged. You have to stay out of charge. Stay out of charge. Oh, that's bad. Jumped up. He's got this. The melee. 285 health. Oh, the dynamite play.
Some may call it the start of a villain arc. Others may say it was heartless. But everyone will now respect Rav's wrath.
He never would have had the dynamite if he didn't level for the target dummy. Like, Like, he never would have had the dynamite. That's huge. That's fucking hot. Good for him, man. Good for him, dude. Jubbed up. Incredible.
Water.
Yo, my man Blue coming in with a couple of snipes for the boys. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you sniping the homies. Appreciate it. Good morning. How are you, bub?
Earth.
This shit is better than Game of Thrones. That's what I'm saying, dude. All right, here's the deal. I'm going to link this so that you can like and subscribe, so you can show him love because we're watching it together. But I will say we are going to continue this together. We're halfway through. Jubbed up. We will watch 6 through 10 and beyond. I promise. All right. We will dive into more Rav tomorrow during any downtime that we may have. We have a 24-hour stream tomorrow for FBF. We have media share enabled. We have so much to do, so much to see. Tomorrow is going to go fucking crazy, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you'll be able to swing through and participate. It is going to be a banger of a day. Exactly. PSA. Exactly, my friend. Bro, these snipes are hot, bro. NPC coming in with a snipe for Hey Steve. A lot with the snipe for Type G. Thank you, boys. No unjubbed thugs. You guys are gifting? I'm gifting. Hold on. You gifting? I'm gifting. Can I get a 1-1 if you're going to be participating in Season of Discovery? Either today at 4 o'clock or tomorrow morning when we go live for 24 hours straight. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Jumped up. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. So I'll be live at normal time. That'll begin the 24-hour clock. All right. It'll begin the 24-hour clock at normal time tomorrow. We will be live the whole time. We'll be in Season Discovery. It is the first of the month. It is Fuckboy Friday. Media share is enabled. Sound good? Good night, Miss Echo. Are you going to do the 24-hour yourself, or is Sean going to take over at night? No, I will be here in this seat for 24 hours. I will be here in this seat for 24 hours. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like you all to wave goodbye to the current alert system. Beginning tomorrow, we will have brand new holiday alerts, 5, 10, 20, 50. You love to see it. Gambas for 5 and 10. We will see the Whiskey Jack Joe Dirt next alert season starting in January. Starting in January. Surely. You're goddamn right, you are, Deke. You are goddamn right. Guys, thank you very much for chilling today. I appreciate your company. Really fun day. I'm glad we caught a dub in Gamba game, aka Lucky Hero, before we dive into WoW. Feels good, man, to put a nice little cap on that for right now. Feels real good. If you are tuning in for the first time, make sure you drop a follow if you enjoyed yourself, and see when we are live. For now, I do want to pass on this sweet love we got today. See who is live. All right, so stick with me a minute. I'd love to raid somebody. Again, thank you, Kick and YouTube, homies over yonder. I appreciate you. We will not be live for FBF tomorrow on the YouTube. Make sure you choose either Twitch or Kick for your viewing experience. All right, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in.